Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, those who do not fit into the above categories. Welcome to the Iceni Broadcasting System. Watching you, Dave. Tonight, bringing to you... Dungeons and Dragons for my sins, Harbourlight. Right, I'm going to show you guys... Oh, damn it, the camera's too low.
Hello.
Okay, I've got the top of your head just. And I've just about got your head in frame.
Mine?
It's more head than I got yesterday. It's even funny because only James and Ian know what I'm talking about.
Sorry. Well, I don't want to be one of the ones left in the dark.
You don't want to turn up the
You
microphone.
do want the microphone is on.
Oh, I see.
I'll tell you when
Tell me
I
the break. Yeah.
I'll tell you when you're older.
I'll tell you when you're older. I'm older than you.
Yeah. We've said you're 6 foot tall and bearded at the age of 2, so we're not really sure if you're really.
You've no idea how old I am.
You came out of the
You're an
womb.
idiot.
I could be 12, I could be 85. Who knows?
I reckon you are the big guy.
I was born at the age of 86, so that's probably about accurate at this point.
I was born in '86.
Oh, yes, yeah, well,
Yeah.
Fucking Ian. I've only just noticed it because the map seems
Wow.
to have,
What's that?
it seems to have got better quality all of a sudden. There is a blue
Yes,
dotted
that's the
line.
Yes, that's the elevated rail.
Ah, that's what it is. I was wondering.
I thought I did say already, but if you was only
I
just be able
knew
to see it.
there was an elevated rail in Harbourlight. I didn't know it was mapped.
We have actually taken it.
Yes, yeah. I don't think I was there when we did take it though. I think I might have been
I
absent
think
that
you
session.
might not have been. It might have been a little late, maybe. Anyway, regardless.
No, there was one
Welcome.
time that he was away.
Okay.
It was when James was pretending to read the newspaper.
Welcome.
Oh yes, yeah. No, I was away.
Welcome, everybody. I'm joined by these people. I was about to say I'm pleased to be joined, but no. The cats aren't here right now. I don't.
Take it anyway, mate.
Yeah.
Just do it anyway. You're in a household with cats.
It's right there next to the LSD.
This one.
Okay.
I was going to say that looks more like MDMA to me.
You guys think I need all of those.
Just put all the lesser drugs in my cup of tea. Yeah, don't pick the next one. That's fleeting.
That's the only one that we've said that is legitimately like, yeah, no, don't take that.
Hold on. I
So
need.
what do I do with that? You
Guys.
drop it on the back of your neck.
Nice. Tell them who the fuck you are and your characters.
Oh, we're doing that this week.
Do the intro.
I am Toby. And I am playing Bob, the Goliath Bloodhunter.
I'm James and playing Croc the Rogue Legion.
I'm Edward, and I am playing Kazemoto Ichiro. Oh, he's not here.
Bless you.
Thank you. That felt weird. The
Oh,
Air
really?
Genasi Samurai Fighter.
Hello, I am Dave, and I'm playing the asshole. I mean, I am a hill dwarf
You're
cleric.
not wrong.
Hill dwarf cleric called
playing.
Rigger.
You're not playing the asshole.
Yes. You just.
Ah,
My mum would agree.
it's kind of like Sean Bean in all of his films. He just plays the
I just realised.
Sean Bean. Yeah, that's fine.
So they
same
can hear
guy.
it work.
What are you?
That's
Well, you're
probably for the
you-
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right, guys, we are a little bit loud, so I'm going to tune things down just a tad. God,
Sorry.
We're
no,
all,
it's mostly Dave.
we're all excited to be back.
Yeah,
Right.
it's been 2 long weeks.
So we left off last time with these guys having renamed their character, who had his name taken by a fae. That really was.
Did you say to be Speffel?
Yeah.
You had a lapse of judgment, in fairness. I think that's.
To be
probably
fair,
what
I
it
think you just forgot they were fae.
Yeah.
In fairness, I don't think we've ever encountered a proper Fey being while you've been playing with us.
You haven't.
No.
So this is the first time. So that trick just worked on you.
To be fair, I don't use fae very often for the precise reason that they are kind of asshole
hmm
in the way that they can do shit like that.
I think it's playing next.
I like the darker version of Fey. That's my favourite,
No,
rather
don't
than
forget,
sort of
It's your
mischievous one.
favourite.
Don't forget, you are dealing with a quite light version of the Fae with that particular one that you encountered.
True.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, yeah, Diet Fae. Fae Zero.
Cherry
Shall
Fae.
we-
Oh, Cherry Fae.
So
Lovely.
you do have some plans, if I remember correctly.
We also have
We have
a
should we-
missing character.
We have two
Well,
missing
we
characters.
do, yes.
Oh, yes.
You may roll
We
yourself
have to
a
do
couple of charisma
some
saves.
things.
The first
Charisma.
one. will be
Oh.
The first one will be for Lawrence's character. Lawrence unfortunately isn't able to make it this week, owing to have like a medical thing in the family. It's nothing too serious, but he needs to be there to look at it. So I'm going to go around the table, starting with you, Toby.
Which one do you want first?
Lawrence, please.
1.
I think we know who's...
Natural 1.
I think you may be carrying him. I hate to tell you this. James,
So I'm in bin.
Lawrence's. That is a 5.
congratulations that you're not carrying Lawrence.
11.
Congratulations, you're not carrying Lawrence.
What was it?
Riz.
6.
Congratulations,
Lawrence.
you are not carrying Lawrence. You are carrying Lawrence, and
Yep.
none of you are aware
Sorry,
that he
it's
is not
8,
here.
sorry.
Are you still in Riz? I always forget the clerics have
Next
Riz.
up is going to be Noxus. So,
11.
congratulations.
20.
Go back to you. You're going to be carrying Noxus.
Yeah, I thought I would be.
24.
Nat 1, Bruce.
That one.
Yeah, 24.
The two of you
We
who
already did it.
are
Wait, it's 19 or maths wrong. 19 or 20.
okay, the two of you who got over 18, because it's 18 is the junction. You guys are aware that Noxus has turned into a small little puppet.
Yay. When you do that with them, do they squeak?
Aww.
They're not dog boys.
Cat please do it too.
They do. I'm pretty sure that's the actor doing that.
No,
They have squeakers in them.
Do they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We have them.
You mean, I forgot his name. Oh.
So, what do you guys wish to do at this point? You have the opportunity to go back to the vampire's place in a little bit in order to pick up the ashes and set the scene for you having had a climactic encounter with the vampire.
I thought they were going to do that for us, so we just open the door, pick up the ash, and bugger off.
Yeah, but you might want to tune it a bit.
Yeah,
So
we'll go whole hog and stage it properly, make it look like we've done a real good bang up job.
put a few bullet holes in the walls.
Yeah,
Put a few
definitely.
holes into that. I mean, the wall.
Yeah.
All right. As you, is that what you wish to do then?
Yeah.
I'm happy with that. Yeah. Unless you have a, if you want to, no, cool.
Not at the moment, no.
Let's go.
Let's begin.
As you head back, why am I holding a floppy disk?
I don't know.
As you head
He's
back,
not excited enough.
Oh, bloody hell!
that got well played.
Give me some of that shit.
No, you'll die.
You don't even know what it is.
No, I
Not do
don't. I don't want it. It's ethanol.
Let me think.
This is neat 100%
For
alcohol.
those of you who are at home, we have a mystery drink today, which is
Mountain Dew Voodoo.
It's also clear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They pulled the wall from under you. It's just water.
oh, I know what that is. That's blueberry.
Blueberry.
That's blueberry in there.
Let's have a go. I'm not going to drink it, but
Saying, please don't, you'll die.
no. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
That's-
that is blueberry.
Yeah, that's blueberry. Nice blueberry.
Yes.
Yeah, there is blueberry in there.
There may be something
I'm
else.
wondering if there isn't also raspberry. Kind of smells
Ooh.
like artificial raspberry as
cloudy.
well.
Oh, I could see you being right there.
I think you're right on blueberry. I think there's also raspberry.
Oh, yeah, smell it as you pour it out. It's like,
Yeah.
oh,
What do you think, Dave?
I think that smells very nice.
I mean, fair enough.
What's
Actually,
it taste like?
for a Mountain Dew, that is.
That is not bad.
It looks a bit like
It smells-
lousy lemonade, doesn't it?
It
It
does.
smells like sugar.
There is no taste at all when you're actually drinking it.
Oh,
That is
wow.
just,
Is there not?
that
Pure
is just
sugar.
chemical and sugar. That is.
Yeah, man.
Okay, yeah, I smell the raspberry more than the blueberry.
Mm.
But drinks
But
them,
you can smell
and
both. In
it
there,
just
can't you?
obliterates everything in your mouth.
No, there is a blueberry aftertaste.
But yeah, I know it's got sugar in it because my teeth are shaking.
Are you sure you're not diabetic?
Yeah.
I know I'm not.
Yet. Yeah, I'm amazed you're not. I'm really surprised.
I've just got to go and get the vanilla cake filling and
That
blend
glass
it in.
Nah.
is too small. It's
Or put the
comically
Ginster
small.
over the top of it. Ginster.
The Ian's head is
Guinness.
massive.
What was that?
Guinness and a pasty, a ginster.
Ah, it's already the portmanteau doesn't quite work.
Must have drip cocaine in it.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to portmanteau it in a different way. A gunster. No, that doesn't. No.
Right, stop.
No, sorry. Yeah,
That sounds like a gun gangster.
So,
that's just a mafia.
as you guys are getting into which vehicle?
I don't know which one we're driving.
I believe you brought. Did you bring the fancy car over here, or did you just take the Model A?
Let me check my stats for a second.
Model A, as in.
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
Model
I was
B.
gonna say
So the
it's
Model
B, isn't it?
B is the one that my cursor is currently flashing on, so that will be the one that we're taking.
So you drive over to the vampire's location.
After we return his house.
You
Oh,
can, oh yes, you did
did
return
that.
this.
We did.
Yes,
And the ring.
you can see that the gate has been left open.
Yes.
Cool.
There is a faint track from the hearse's wheels,
Mhm.
and you can also see that the front door is open.
Ah,
Alright, he's gone then.
we can have a look in and actually see what it looks like unenchanted inside because it might actually be a complete wreck.
Loot time. Let's see what we got.
Do you,
If
wish
he's
to,
left anything behind.
do you wish to head into the house?
Yes.
Please.
Okay.
Can I have a look around?
Oh shit.
Just check it.
You want to
Oh,
look
for
on the
like
outside.
traps,
Yes.
you mean?
You want to look for traps.
Yes.
Okay. Say that.
Alright, look for traps and the general situation.
Okay. If you could make me an investigation check as you are doing a search for traps, if you want to go do something else as well, you need to do that at second.
I'll guide myself as well.
Oh, good roll.
Investigation.
Even if you don't have a big mod, that's a good roll.
25?
Okay.
Mm.
You can discover that there are quite a few places where there were traps. They
Mm.
appear to have been removed.
Oh, that's good of him.
They appear to have been removed by setting them off, generally speaking. Or at least that's what it looks like.
So they've
Oh,
Made it
they've
look
done
like-
half our work for us. How kind of them.
oh shit no.
You do on a couple of occasions find remnants, little bits of zombie flesh that have been left in a corner, which might suggest how he made them look like they were set off.
Mhm.
Aww.
I had a feeling he was doing that.
Going through the ground floor, you find it to be pretty much as you saw it last time, complete with the plants within the garden, in the
Mhm.
greenhouse area. The globe has been opened and the bottles have been removed.
We'll take the globe then. Yeah, we'll have the whole thing out of that.
That's a piece of furniture.
Oh, darn it. It's not a trinket.
It's like this big. So for reference, for those of you at home, it's
About 3 foot wide.
2.5, 3,
Four,
yeah,
yeah.
something like that. 2.5, 3. As you are searching through,
Get cross-eyed in a minute, mate.
as you go searching through this particular area, you don't see anything which is like pick upable, like little trinkets, unless you want to pick up like glasses.
Is there any silverware still in the kitchen?
No.
Taking it.
I've just got all the forks. That's really and all the knives. That's really annoying.
I mean, silver blades, at the end of the day, they can actually be quite useful. Are they, out of interest, have you done any, like, proof mark checking on those to find out if they're, like, solid or sterling or, you know?
The glasses.
You should probably do that, really.
You said glasses, right? They look like expensive glasses or cheap
Yes,
glasses.
they look fairly expensive. They're not like the absolute fanciest. These are like day-to-day stuff.
Something
But
better
they're
than-
day-to-day for this place.
Yeah.
Well, day-to-day for this place is actually probably a pretty penny.
That's I mean,
They're sort of lead crystal.
Oh, you know what we
Lead?
do need?
As in, like, fluorescing glass, or...
No. This is like these sort of standard fancy glasses that you can buy these days.
Do you know what we do need?
Are you got light? Oh, you've got... I see.
Do you know what we definitely do need from the kitchen?
Mm.
We need to get some pots and pans, knives, forks, and stuff to take into
Our church.
our church. We need some cutlery and stuff. Free of charge. It's
And
movable.
we could always sell the glasses as just because I'm sure the housing agents won't notice if we take all the glasses. As in,
No. Yeah, that's fine.
We don't know also what the.
Well, so you said the lead lined, right?
No.
Red crystal.
It's just to give them a colour.
No, it's not to give them colour. It's the type of crystal itself. It's called lead crystal. It's like a really a higher end glass.
Oh, I thought you meant like actual lead
Isn't that
glass.
just-
'Cause
No.
that does give it like a pale green hue.
No,
Is it lead crystal or is
you're
it,
thinking of uranium glass.
or is it?
No, you can get lead glass as well.
Ah, well,
And
that's-
potassium glass. And cadmium glass as well.
So yeah,
lead crystal, or is it like silver
very nice.
crystal that makes vampires invisible to mirrors? I can't remember which one it is.
Neither.
so shall we pick up and put in the car a selection
I go
of?
with red glass.
Nice glasses.
Well, no, I was thinking like pots, pans, cutlery, plates,
Yeah, that's the stuff.
because we need like
Do you
things to
wanna
eat off
show-
at the church.
Oh, you mean drinking glasses, not face glasses?
Yes.
Oh,
It's lead glass.
oh, we could use that in our church.
That's what
As
they're
like communal cups.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll pick up from the kitchen like pots, pans, couple of cooking utensils and stuff
Who's-
to make a.
Who's putting these in the bags?
We'll just put
We
them
can
in the
pick
car.
up. We're driving the car up the drive and then we'll just put them in the boot.
The pots and pans
Oh, we can park it around the back because there's the back door.
I'll tell you what, you guys can make me an investigation check. This will be how good of a job you do at finding pots and pans.
For fuck's sake.
Boom, boom. You got everything.
What do you get?
5.
You find one item that could be of some use.
Investigation 8.
You find one item that could be of some use.
Nat 20.
You find 4 items that could be of some use.
That's 20.
Oh,
25,
Maz.
Oh, we've just done a shit out of the open.
He started to protest when people are in the house. He doesn't do it until someone turns up.
Bloody hell, man.
I
Was
don't
it,
know
was, it a,
why.
was it a wee or a poo?
It's a shed.
Of course it is.
It's like this big.
It's like a human-sized poo.
I don't know.
Do we
why
need to
he's
open the
doing it.
window preemptively?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, I have no idea what's wrong with him, but he's just being.
Something digestive. That was
No. I say he doesn't.
No, it's just normal cat food today. He just is an arsehole when it comes to people in the house.
Are we meant to be keeping that door completely closed?
I think so.
Put
from
it
now on.
over as best you can. You can put the thing, the hangers on it.
Well, if you put a door, we've got a spare chair you can put in front of it
Yeah.
to stop it from opening.
It won't close properly. And
Ah.
I've got the arrows off it, so I'll move them and then we can
Close it, yeah.
close it.
Now we have to take it all the way down. Just be practical.
Well,
Let's
Mm.
put a chair up against it. It's not going to stop him from coming in. This thing.
Fuck off.
I think your best bet would be.
You could
Oh, wait.
reposition the hangers so you can actually close the door.
He's probably out of ammunition for a few minutes at least. Where's the spray?
I think that's all.
Yeah, I don't know why he started doing this.
Got the deodorizer. Thank you.
There. Can't get in now.
Cool.
Oh, Jesus. More over here.
Yeah, over
Over
there.
here. Over here. Over here.
Also, possibly down that way.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's just.
Come get the glass, Dad.
Take a
Come here.
breath.
There we go.
I'm just going to keep it there, I think.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm afraid we have a cat that has decided to do a
We're
dirty
gonna poo
protest.
emergency.
I put whatever that is in front of the door so we can't get in.
It's the tube that all the D&D stuff goes in.
Perfect.
Right. So now we're back. You find between you. So you find 4 or 20. You find 5. So you find 5, 4. So that is 9
9.
plus 1. That's 10. Plus that one another. So it's 11. I will say that you find 11 units worth of stuff for your wonderful thing.
Nice.
In the boot.
Yeah, you.
So you've got basically a full set of basic kitchenware.
Lovely.
But there doesn't seem to be much in the way of cutlery left behind.
Because he's got all the knives and everything else.
Yes, you've got the knives. That's all that
Well,
there's
we
left.
can eat like medieval people.
Yeah.
We can just cut it up and then skewer it and then,
Is there any food?
Nah.
No.
Okay, so I knew that he had like the silver dragon and stuff, silver
Dragonborn. Yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't know if they had any like rations or food or anything in the cupboards.
Well, we don't actually know if the Silver Dragonborn was a spawn or if he was a ghoul or a sort of Renfield type character. We don't actually know.
Or a vampire.
Or even a dragon.
Or he could have just been another vampire on his own. Yeah, we
Or the
don't
vampire.
know. Yeah, he might have been the vampire.
Or it could have been 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
No, we
No,
met.
no, no.
We actually met the 3
You
kobolds.
did
in Trench Coat, yeah.
legitimately meet the kobolds and the trench
Yeah.
coat.
Right, shall we have a good explore of this place now that all of the traps have been set off? Because I want to actually know what this place is.
Dark door.
As you
Explore.
Yes, I'm
you
aware.
have choices. You can go upstairs because there is a main floor and there's like smaller floors above that. You could go downstairs into the cellar.
We'll do the upstairs first and then the cellar.
First, though, whilst we're on this floor, is there a? I think it was a thermos flask with vampire dust by the front door.
Yes,
Cool.
it's actually on the staircase inside from it.
I
but
will
yeah.
pick that up.
Lovely.
There is also a note attached to it.
It says.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Is it signed at all?
Yes, it is, but I've forgotten what their initials are. Fuck, give me a minute. He would,
PV, the vampire.
he would actually initial it.
The vampire.
The vampire.
Oh, it's kind of pink.
Ah,
You put it over. It's got a sort of pink tinge to it.
I believe that is the correct one. Yeah. LVC.
Isn't that
The
a
vampire count.
Isn't that a shopping channel?
LVC.
Ian now hates you.
You know what? I'm going to add extra letters on just to avoid that. LVC. Lord of Renweiland.
Kiss, kiss.
Lord of Renweiland.
Can you spell that, please?
No.
Okay.
I bless you. Like,
Now I
please
can
have sneeze.
REN.
Yep.
WEIL.
E-I-L.
LIN. Two L's next to each other.
We.
Two L's.
Where do you want to go? Up or down?
So we know there's the main hall.
Yeah.
The
Okay, that's
Sort of-
actually bitterly cold now.
living
It is a
room.
bit.
Yeah, it is getting quite cold.
Is it?
The sort of living roomy bit with the globe in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kitchens and the greenhouse sort of attached to the
There's
two.
also the dance hall which you've been to, where
Mhm.
there is the broken piano. I believe it got damaged in the fight.
I do not know.
I think it did, but if
Potentially.
not, it wasn't in good condition anyway.
Mm-hmm.
There are also a few other musical instruments there, but again, they're not in good condition.
Right.
Apart from that, on this floor there is.
I think it's too far away.
Apart from
Up a bit.
Apart from that, there is
Up
also
a bit
a
more.
study area which you had already found, which
then-
appears to have been cleared out.
Is there any silly question? Is there any piano wire in the piano left?
Yes.
Okay.
Would you like to take it?
I'll take
Just
it.
make a garrote.
Yeah. You never know when you might need one.
Piano wire is effective at that. Yes, you can take that. I would say if you can make me a sleight of hand check to salvage it.
Cuts fingers off.
Right. No, it'd be nat one to like cut his fingers. It won't cut them off.
Ah,
You've got rotted yourself.
You cut off your trigger finger. You can't now use that stupid fucking gun.
Sleight of hand, 25.
Okay, you are able to harvest quite a bit of piano wire. You have yourself more than enough. Do you wish to go? Oh, there was also the study which appears to have been cleared out.
Okay.
James, would you like to go up or down?
Well, is there any further stuff on this floor, or is that it?
anything
Kitchen
mentioned in
area.
the
There
library?
was no bedrooms. There was a side area over there, which was what was in that area. That was that was pretty much empty. It was like a
Let it dangle, mate.
area.
Let it dangle.
No books in there, wasn't there?
And it'll unravel
So
itself.
there's like a little library area.
No, that was the study.
So that
It's
is
a
it
globe
for the
still
ground floor then.
Or it's
Yes,
in the
they've
library.
already talked about that
Oh, right.
Oh, study empty.
twice earlier.
So we'll go upstairs first then.
It was the thing I was describing. It was being 2.5 feet.
The cellar is something we
2.5
could
feet
do
across.
when we leave.
Globe.
Because we're more than likely to have wine or something in the
Oh no, you popped out of the room. Yeah, we weren't outside the room.
Oh, my apologies. You
We
were out
weren't.
the
We
room.
weren't. Yeah, we weren't allowed to take the globe. The globe
thought you
has
just
been
weren't paying
opened.
attention.
No, he's not just being a dick.
So the globe has been opened and emptied, and because it's very big and it's furniture, we're not allowed to take it.
Ah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's not trinket size.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I was
They
getting
had no report that it
medication
was there.
because
Hmm?
jarred my
They had
hand.
no report that it was there.
No, true.
Still going up.
But
Fair
we'll be nice.
So, Diablo, let the kitty in. No.
No.
No!
The kitty can stay the fuck out.
There was a turd that was
Human sized. It was
that
human
big.
sized.
Like, I'm not even joking. It was that fucking big. I appreciate that doesn't really help.
The
but-
Lloyd's Bank Copperlip is smaller.
Anyway,
That is a very deep cut reference.
back to the game. So, you guys are heading upstairs first, I believe?
Yep.
Sure.
Read the bedroom.
On the first floor, you find yourself confronted with a couple of bedrooms, one of which has been torn apart to very much look like it is had a big battle there. And you also find in there that there is a coffin. It's a very grand, ornate coffin that appears to have been burnt.
Ah.
Oh.
Right. So here, I reckon, obviously, is the place we're going to stage the thing. Do we want to stage it like a...
We've already staged it.
We've
It's all
already
burnt. The
staged.
coffin's
Yeah, he's already
burnt,
done it
and
for
the
us.
room's been smashed
The
up.
one thing we have to choose is where we're going to place the ashes.
No, we're taking the
No,
ashes
we're taking
to
the ashes
them.
back to the.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
We're
Oh,
having
right.
a look round so
Perfect.
that we can come up with a story on how we did this.
Cool.
We could just say that everything's dead.
We chained him in his coffin,
Well, it is...
heat metaled the chains, which then burnt the coffin, hence why the coffin is now burned, causing him to burn on the inside. Well, now we've got a pile of ashes.
Not a bad idea. How much did we learn about vampire lore when we were...
You learned a little bit.
Did we learn about the whole, like, gaseous form thing that they take?
You can make me an Arcana check, can't
I'd
you?
love to. Plus
Can I
a
guide
whole
myself?
Nothing.
Oh.
2, I remember. Fuck all.
Because that's my lowest roll of the night.
Did you roll?
Are they fey fiends or undead?
They are dead. Does that mean you get advantage on
Yep.
it?
Specific to his things.
That's an 18.
Excellent. 18. 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
2. Did you get 1?
No,
No.
I went 20.
Okay, so
Yeah. He decided for flavour he would go the other way.
you two, basically your idea of what a vampire is comes from a novel called Dracula.
Hmm.
It was written by somebody called Ben Stoker, or whatever this world's equivalent.
Ben Staker.
Yes, Ben Stoker. there we go. You pretty much know that.
Bench scraper.
I was about to say, Sven Boker?
Whereas the pair of you actually do have some specific knowledge. Your knowledge as a cleric stems from your religious understanding of vampires there. They have long been seen as fiends who are detrimental to those around them. There are certain exceptions, but generally speaking, they have like the ability to turn into gas, they've got the ability to turn into animals, they are generally evil inclined.
You can command animals as well. can't you?
Sometimes, not all of them. You, because of your specific background,
But no one else knows yet.
Mm.
you know a little bit more.
Okay.
You know that vampires have long had ties to nobility within Quislania.
Okay.
So there's always been a certain amount of power and mystique invested in vampires simply because of their noble associations. So
Question: Where's
what-
Quislania in
Europe.
the real world? Just all of Europe.
that's Europe.
Cool.
Now, Mika.
So, consulting the two people who actually have an authority on this, how do vampires react? Like, have we gone here? These traps have been triggered. Let's get this narrative in place just in case anybody
From your
questions
perspective,
us.
vampires would probably fight, be potentially defeated at some point. They would then have to retreat to their coffin where they would need time to come back. However, if they are caught while they are in their coffin after they have been defeated, you can kill them properly. And the general way of doing that is stake through the heart, chop off the head, and fire.
Cool. So, we fought them in the bedroom. They had to retreat to their coffin. We chained up the coffin. Stake him in the coffin, cut off the head, chained up the coffin, heat metal the coffin. Jobs are good and
Yeah.
ash. Yeah?
Do you want to claim that you took the car?
Yes. We took the car to
Where did we put the car?
You don't have to tell them that.
scrap metal yard.
They even know there was a
It's
car
fine.
They
there.
don't know he has a car.
If they question us about the car, I reckon scrap metal is probably
Yeah.
the right one.
Yeah,
But they
right.
might not, considering a lot of their people die before they can report back.
This is also true, but on the off chance, it never pays to be.
Of course, of course.
Always pays to be prepared.
So we fought him.
Sorry. But searched through the house and found many of his traps, some of which we set off.
Slow down. Searched
Um,
house.
Thinking about the church game,
And then the rest of it.
can we check the cupboards for linen?
Linen.
There
Like-
might be, but
Pillows, pillowcases, sheets.
Oh, like,
be aware this place is like moth-eaten and trash.
Yeah.
So
You never know.
no, no,
Was that a nat 1 and a nat 2?
no.
Oh dear.
You find there is the remains of linen.
That's good.
It is
just
now
said that.
moths.
I think you try and pick it up and it just goes,
No, you try and pick it up and it just flies off in
Oh.
moths.
oh, God.
Oh, pretty moths.
Okay. I'm just thinking of like
those little
practical
gold
things to sort of,
Yeah,
Oh,
that's fair.
pretty much.
Deck it out a little bit more
I like it.
pointedly. Yeah, that's fair.
They're very
Alright.
annoying.
They can be.
Okay, so we got.
So we
So-
fought them in the bedroom.
He retreated into the coffin.
Oh, good.
Is there a side drawer next to the coffin, like a
Like a
notepad?
bedside table.
There is a bedside table, but it does appear to have been destroyed in the fight.
Staked.
dinner?
Cut off head.
We had a steak dinner with the vampire.
Now, as a general rule, each one of those things kills a vampire, but
We just
doing
wanted to
all
make
of them
sure.
is
Yeah.
holy,
You-
holy
yeah.
water is supposed to be effective against them, but to kill them properly, you need more.
Yeah. Holy water, I imagine, aids in the killing of one.
That we used our holy molotovs,
Mm.
which injured him and caused him to need to retreat
because he couldn't regenerate.
into his coffin to go back to sleep.
Nice, nice.
Fought in bedroom.
Did we give the holy water back to the?
No, we have
Oh, we just used.
we made holy
used it.
we made molotovs.
And
Mhm.
gave the cans back.
We had two per person.
Yeah.
We might just smash a couple around the bedrooms to make it look like we did.
You could just
Indeed.
smash ordinary bottles.
Yeah.
Or we do
yeah.
that.
I reckon we do that and hold on to the holy molotovs because you never
Should
know.
be in the car. I think we have some empty bottles in the car.
Yeah.
If not, I will say that you can find empty bottles around the house. 'Cause
Sure.
that's
We will do something of that ilk then.
also, this is a rich people area, so you might just be able to,
We have a kitten in here already, just so you know, mate.
Yeah,
Which one?
That's okay.
The white one,
Where is it?
it's right under here.
Because what do you like? Eat that.
Spud you like? Sorry, we like kittens. Not the one
We
that
do.
shits on the floor.
That's why it's become antisocial.
There is also a dog here, but he's sleeping in the.
He's been good.
He's always a good boy.
Doggo.
Cat is happy, I take it.
Yes, the cat is happy.
Ed will turn into the cookie monster if you let the dog in. I don't see a shot.
Come on then. Come on.
What else that isn't nailed down or furniture would be helpful in the church that you could find in a house?
A bibble.
There we go.
No. No, I feel like I have a bibble here.
Helpful.
Oh, yeah.
Firelighter.
So, searching around this floor, there is also 2 spare bedrooms.
Okay.
There is also a servant's bedroom, which is like bunk beds.
Mm-hmm.
There is another office. This one seems to be set up with a lot of like writing desk area, and also a great big desk that has a pair of scrolls either side of it, so that you can have one piece of paper that is scrolled across it.
Oh, right.
There is no paper on that though.
Check all the drawers and various cupboards. I reckon that's
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
Oh, actually, there are a fair few small odds and ends in here. There's like decent quality pens. There's some ink. There's a rather nice piece of vellum that you find in one of the
Venom.
Yeah.
Blimey, okay.
in one of the drawers.
I'm sure there'll be some kind of religious.
I wanted to pet the cat.
You can on the brick.
Yeah, that'll be your break time treat.
Yes.
So,
So what do you get for your DM when you play D&D?
We let him pet the cat at the break.
we'll let him pet a pussy.
Go.
Sorry.
He needs it once in a while.
Fuck off. So, as you guys are searching around, you find some nice bits and bobs, but there's nothing like massively expensive. It looks like this place has been thoroughly
Well, it's even basic, useful things because we have nothing in the church.
Take it all. Take it all. All of it.
You can see that there is, from that particular study, a staircase, or actually more like a stair ladder, if that makes
I
sense,
know what you mean.
Right.
Yeah.
which heads up into a room above, which appears to be in something of a turret.
Ooh. Yeah, we'll go up and have a mosey about that.
As you head up into this room, it is dark. This bothers none of you, I imagine, because all but one of you have dark vision.
Yee. Who doesn't have dark vision?
I think you all now have dark vision.
I think we all have dark vision.
What race are you, mate?
He's Goliath.
You're Goliath. I don't know if Goliaths have dark vision or
It's
not.
not, because it's normally under sensors, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not there.
In
I'll
that case,
just give it a manual
need a light
check as
source then.
well.
For those of you who do not need a light source, you can see that there is a sort of dome structure with a great big long tube running from it. There is also a couple of controls on the wall that seem to be like turn handles.
Oh, it's an observatory.
Ooh. An observatory. That's good. Is there anything loose in
Like
this
scientific equipment, like any sextants or not
Mm.
sextants.
telescope astrolabes and things?
There is a telescope.
It's
It's about
a fucking huge one.
yes, it's about 2 to 4 meters. No, actually no, it's about 3 meters long.
Probably weighs about 5 tons, maybe.
More like 2. It's not that big.
So is there like, any astrological equipment other than the telescope in here?
There doesn't appear to be any other equipment up here. It doesn't seem to have been used in quite a long time.
Mhm.
However, the ceiling is magnificent. It is painted a deep, dark, almost black indigo, and it is dotted with gemstones in the place of stars, with silvery thread connecting them together
How
with
high is this?
constellations.
How high is it feeling?
This ceiling is probably somewhere in the region of about 4 meters above you.
Are there any handholds?
Someone can sit on my shoulders.
4 meters, you said.
You're about 2 meters tall, yeah?
He's actually larger than that, canonically, as a Goliath.
Yeah, I'm about 7 foot tall.
Yeah, so that's what, 2.5?
That's about 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 meters, so
So if you're 2.5, then if I stand on your shoulders, I'm about 5. I think I said I was 5'8" in this.
that's about...
So that's about 3 meters. With stretch. And I've got a sword that I can ping them out.
Do you wish to destroy the ceiling for the gems?
The question is, how big are these gems?
They are like about that sort of size.
Could I?
That's not really worth it.
Yeah, I
to
was
be
gonna
perfectly
say,
honest.
could I value whether they're actual gems or whether they're?
Yeah,
you would
much
need
bigger
to
glass
you would
beads.
need to get up close and examine them. Also, you would need light because you can't do that with dark vision.
No, the
I
things in
cannot
grey
identify.
You have to touch them.
Toss me.
Toss me. I wish to identify. I believe you have to hold them for a minute, so you have to hold from the gemstone hanging for a minute while trying to cast the spell. You're not going to be able to do that.
No.
But wouldn't he be able to use... Doesn't he need gemstones to do something?
He needs gemstones of a certain value.
Oh.
Julia, grab a table. Bring it up here.
Grab-
He stand on table.
Grab table.
So you wish to bring a table up through the stair hatch.
Nah, I think that's probably not a good idea.
I mean,
Are there any tables and chairs up here?
There is a chair.
Cool.
Stand on the chair.
We'll try the chair. Does it look like it's going to just instantly buckle under?
Maybe if you had two people on it at once.
Mm.
He could probably stand on it, but
What's the sort of lowest extent of the ceiling?
Well,
This is a big dome, you say.
it's
yeah?
about 4 meters at the top, and
Okay.
it curves down for about 1.5 meters.
Oh well, you could if you stand on a chair,
Yeah, I could probably
you
reach.
could easily like see the lowest of
Sure.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. So you stand up onto the chair. Yeah.
Torch or anything?
You head up to look at it. You can't see a thing because there's no light.
I'm blind.
I cast daylight.
Daylight, really? That's a
dark vision,
big old
natural
spell to be
dark
casting on here, mate.
Guys, magical and natural dark vision
I
are well, dark vision. The spell gives you dark vision,
Yeah.
but it is still dark vision.
Which one of us?
Didn't you say there was a lighter that we picked up?
I think you
Just
did
now.
at some point,
Yeah.
but not here.
You always use my lighter.
Have you got a lighter on you?
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, use that then.
How do you think
Oh,
I like
that's
my?
I don't know. I didn't know if you had like prestidigitation or something.
Sacred flame.
Yeah.
Sacred flame.
But Druid Craft would do it as well. Yeah, use his lighter and have a mosey.
You set fire to the ceiling.
It's all made of no asbestos isn't flammable.
That's the
The whole point.
So as you take a look at this, you can see that there are these gemstones are set into pins that have been driven into the ceiling,
Okay.
and they are then a wire is wrapped around each a pin to connect it together to another one to form a constellation.
Okay.
These constellations are not familiar to you. These don't look like the standard ones you're aware of.
Ooh. Ooh, that is
Maybe
interesting.
someone should like draw them out,
Yeah.
and we can use the university library to see if they've got anything in their books,
Mm.
or if they don't have anything, we can ask the Redbreast.
Mm.
Redbreast.
Yes.
Red
Yeah.
crest.
Red crest.
That's the one.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. I'm happy to transcribe them if I can. Yeah.
I will say this is going to take about an hour's work though, because this is fairly intricate. Oh, you will also notice that labelled next to each star is a name.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll.
These are small enough that you will have to actually go up close to be able to see them.
Do we recognise any of the names?
You can make me a science check.
Oh, first I've got to do that.
Can I guide him? There are things in the sky.
Oh yeah.
You can try, sure.
Have a deep
Science. Yeah.
Hey, Como.
That is 20.
That's pretty good.
We know everything tonight.
These,
Oh, genius.
these star names actually kind of remind you of some things from history.
Mhm.
They do seem to be familiar names, but they are slightly archaic spellings.
Okay.
Whoa.
You think these are standard stars, but it's an old way of referring to them, and you would infer from that this might be an older set of constellations,
Ones that have been like linked up differently to make different things.
potentially.
Maybe of a different culture, potentially.
That's also potential,
Yeah,
but they're
different
close.
cultures are known to have different star
Mm.
signs.
They are close enough that they have similar, or the same or similar names.
Or the
A near culture.
or
then.
it could be what the stars are like before the magical collapse.
Maybe. It would have had to have been a very old person to remember.
We're not talking about
those.
vampires here.
We are talking about vampires, but we don't know if the vampires. Well, the vampires haven't had control of this house for that whole time.
And this
It's
place,
been that
and this,
aristocratic family.
yeah, this place looks old,
Mm. How,
Does
how
it look
old
like
does this place
contemporary with the rest of the building.
look? And
So does
the
it
rest
look
of
like
this.
the
Sorry.
constellations have been there since, well, as long as sort of the rest of the room's been?
Yes, like they look like they're contemporaneous.
And remind me, the age of this building was colonial. Did you say?
Yes, this dates back to like the late colonial period in its current outfit, but there was something on the site before that.
So in the modern, in the real world, we're sort of looking like 1680s kind of build time?
No, that would be a bit early.
Okay.
This place in its current build was probably put up somewhere early mid 19th century,
Okay.
but it was built on top of something that existed before,
Okay.
or replaced something that existed before.
Okay. Okay.
You gonna say it again? Just for me?
Okay. Yeah, you're welcome.
But it's pretty impressive, and if you're going to spend the hour or so it'll take, you'll have to help out with the names. Yep, some of the ones at the very top are going to be difficult, but you could probably compare them and look them up if need be. But you've got the majority of the stuff that you need to figure this out if you so wish to.
Cool.
Perfect.
Awesome.
But once you've done that, there are a couple of other places in here. There is an attic space as well that is empty apart from a number of crates. The crates appear to be opened though, so there doesn't seem to be anything in them.
Oh. Is there any like scraps of dirt in there or something?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. Okay.
I rolled really high.
Let's take some samples of dirt as well then.
Okay.
Never know.
You know what? Actually, I rolled really high. Make an investigation check.
Ooh.
I rolled an 18 and a nat 20.
Guidey.
Who's got the highest investigation? Because mine is not good. Mine is plus nothing.
Mine is plus nothing.
+3.
+2.
Guide him.
Guidey.
Oh, what have I done?
Deleted all of your life stuff.
Yeah.
I would cry. Where's my? There it is. Investigation.
This
Yes.
is why
Yes.
you always make backups.
Oh, that was a decent one.
What the fuck?
Well,
Again. 20.
that's good. Day
Okay.
20. Still good.
So,
I should curse your dice more often.
all right. As you are going through this, something catches your attention that you didn't expect to find up here.
A dildo.
No, you find a couple of small items. One of which is a piece of silk with a pattern on it that looks somewhat like a lung dragon.
Oh.
The other thing you find is a Tanavia lantern.
Oh.
A lung dragon.
A lung dragon. Yeah,
That's
the Chinese dragon.
Oh!
The ones what can fly even what they don't have wings.
What
So,
can fly that don't have wings?
if this is pay dirt,
Como, an unnatural 20 means you rolled a d20, you got something that wasn't a 20, but the stuff added up to 20.
So I rolled
Sometimes you refer to it as a dirty 20 as well.
so if that's in the crate with the dirt,
and a lantern.
do we think that's where the vampire might originate from? Then?
Potentially. It might be one of the one quay.
Did you say it was a lantern that was in there?
Yeah, basically a Chinese lantern. Tanavia lantern.
Putting all of this together, were they all in the crates as well?
Same crate?
Well, it's multiple crates. but
Okay.
Is
they're the
this
same type of crates.
is this ringing bells for me, considering I have spent time in Tanabiel?
Ding,
Make me a history check.
Okay.
Guidey Whitey?
Can I be guided, please, by somebody?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I can't guide you.
Remember properly. There you go. Guided you well.
Fucking up here. Remember!
Oof.
Oh dear.
Nah, that's a 6.
I told you to remember.
Oh, actually, hang on.
Do you remember?
Hang on a minute.
No!
James, take inspiration.
I also have an inspo that I'm going to use.
Oh, what did you say?
Do I re-roll the guidance on this
No.
as well? No.
Guidance remains the same.
Guidance is still 2. Oh, that's much better. That is an 18 total.
Excellent.
That was worth it.
There is something that tickles in the back of your mind, which you didn't expect to be thinking about. It's your time in this world's equivalent of Hong Kong.
Yes.
Specifically, you were thinking about there were a lot of interesting confluences of culture there.
Mm.
There were people coming in from all over the world and intermixing and getting different cultures blending together in different ways. This doesn't feel like Kwai Jin.
Mm.
This definitely feels like European style vampires, Quislanian style vampires.
Okay.
But that stuff couldn't be. A European vampire made somebody over in over there.
Oh. So you're saying a European vampire turned a Tanaviel native into a European style vampire?
That would make sense to you.
Oh.
Can you stop sounding like a Minecraft villager?
Sorry.
The correct response to that, when he says that, is to just turn to him and go, yes.
Yeah.
And then took the new name of Who You by Team.
So I definitely right again.
I do apologise, ladies and gentlemen.
Question.
Go ahead.
Tanaviel is known for their Dragonborn, isn't
Yes.
it? I think we did meet the vampire. I think that guy was the vampire then. There you go.
Inspiration. It took you long enough to figure it out, but you just said it first. Yes.
And he's a silver Dragonborn.
Yes.
Interesting. A silver. That means he's metallic.
Yes.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Is that also making magnetic?
That would be an iron.
Oh wait,
ferrous dragon.
yeah, he's metallic. Metallic ones are the good ones.
Dragons.
Chromatic ones are the evil.
Dragons. That applies to.
Mm.
Dragonborn, not necessarily.
Mm. They do sort of have some sort of bleed over of culture, though, don't they? So
To a degree.
maybe that's why he was happy for us to. He was happy to work with us rather than just flat out fucking murdering us.
Also, maybe explain why you're so pissed at me.
At you specifically? Why? What happened?
Because he.
Go on.
Cat's out of the bag now, Mr. Connor.
No, because I
Yeah, stay behind for a talking to.
because he gave me a proper talking to because I gave my name to the Fae.
Oh yes.
And he was very, very pissed at me.
Yes, because he was like,
Why?
You fucking idiot.
he recognised what you were from.
Yeah.
And was like, the fuck is wrong with you?
You fucking stupid.
James, you want a hand?
Pedo.
Okay. You sure?
I don't think you are. Okay, right? This is painful.
You literally
Please stop.
Give them to me.
Please.
Turn it that way and just go.
Give it to me.
God.
That was so funny. I did enjoy watching you struggle for a bit.
It just got to the point where he was like, I couldn't do it anymore.
New year, new diet. What's that? I can't get into food packets.
Trick, use the edge of the thing to tear it open from now on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, thank you for opening.
No problem.
Right.
Just also you can just bite.
Again.
So, now that you have been through the upstairs part of this place, there is one last place you could explore before you depart.
The basement.
The cellar. Yes.
Full of wine.
We do not drink
Oh.
wine.
Oh.
Ooh, I certainly will.
There's lots of Sesame Street.
What? Stop,
There's,
stop.
there's a certain Sesame
like these
Street
back?
character or
No, you
posters
can have
all
them.
around the basement.
Okay.
One more question, if I may, on the subject of the Dragonborn and Tanaviel in general.
Yeah.
Is it sort of like different regions generally tend towards having different certain types of Dragonborn in them, or is it sort of a mishmash of
Yes.
everywhere?
It's probably best to think of it that that's where they originated from, the different sections.
Mm-hmm.
But over time, that's bled over. You've had some ones have had more power, some ones have been less powerful, and it's grown, shrunk, moved around.
And I imagine that, like,
And of course,
say for argument's sake, the gold Dragonborn were the ones that were the first emperors. I imagine their envoys got sent
No.
out to everywhere
no,
else.
no. The Dragonborn weren't emperors.
Oh.
The dragon was the emperor.
Oh, of course, yeah. but they're like envoys,
Yes.
which I imagine may have been Dragonborn
Yeah.
or
As
something.
a general rule,
They went
until, of course, the calamity. At which
Uh-huh.
point, Dragonborn started feeling very fucking sick all the time because they couldn't live without the magic.
so they have to constantly neck
Which means
essence
that
to
the only Dragonborn who really survived were those in the higher echelons.
Mhm.
And then, with the peasant classes vanishing, they started bringing people in from abroad to try and make up for that.
Right. And that might have been where this whole vampire Dragonborn situation maybe came from. Who knows? Interesting. Okay.
So, shall we go and have a look at the basement?
Yes.
Heading down to the basement, you can see two things, first of all.
Mhm.
One is a door.
Yep.
The other is a note that has been put on it,
Mhm.
which is, you might want to get rid of a few things down here.
Ooh. Get rid of a few things. Okay.
He's left a couple of things down.
Maybe.
How many
Um,
bodies are in the basement?
Maybe let's. I'm just gonna say, maybe we should go and grab them holy molotovs, yo, and then maybe come back.
You're not carrying yours on you already?
No, we're here to stage a crime. We're not here to get involved in combat. But now we are potentially here to get involved in combat, so I will tool up.
I have mine on me. So that's okay.
I'm gonna go grab mine from the car
I
then.
have mine on me because it's funny.
Okay.
What was I tooled up with at the time?
A grenade launcher.
I don't think grenade launchers are a thing in this game yet, are they? Technically, well, they existed, but
So-
Grenade mortars exist. Also, grenade launchers for rifles.
yeah, I can say they were more like spigot mortars, though, weren't they? Well, reverse spigot mortars.
Grenade launchers for rifles were proper grenade launchers because they
Mm.
were like blank cartridge, fire it all.
Yeah, but usually they had a stick that went down the barrel.
That's
For
what
the-
happened on Call of Duty.
For the very
Like-
earliest ones,
The cup on the end of the barrel that you
Yeah.
had to slide on.
but you had a stick that attached to the bottom of the grenade because usually the blank cartridge didn't have enough power to shoot the grenade out the end of it, so it needed that spike that rested on top of the blank cartridge.
What are you grinning about?
Would you like to explain, Jim?
No.
Tooled up something.
District child.
No, dear.
Tooled up.
Oh. Do you like the sound of that?
What?
No, it's not that then. Good.
No.
Right. Moving on. So, do you wish to open the door into this cell after having gathered your Molotovs?
Yes. I will have my shotgun at the ready just in case.
Actually, it's a single door, so.
Does it creak ominously? Yeah, of course it does.
Oh, we didn't record Riker doing his weird ass noises.
As you step into the darkness, which doesn't bother most of you,
Yeah.
mentioning no names,
Well, you'll need to get the light cantrip.
you can see that this
Can't do
room.
magic.
Just borrow my light, Adam.
You can see that this room is quite deep. There's a big staircase that goes down into the depths of it.
And can we see the bottom of it?
What's the range of your dark vision?
Should be 60, I imagine, for most of us.
It's slightly too far.
Oh dear. This is a big
Good.
area then.
Kick the smallest person down the stairs.
How about I just cast daylight into it?
Oh, that's a third level spell slot, man. It's a big lot of spell. I don't know. If you wish to, you can, but I
Well,
wouldn't waste the
then
third
I-
level spell
Okay,
slot.
now he uses the wish spell to cast.
Also, doesn't daylight do radiant damage and stuff?
Yes,
Yeah.
to everybody.
To everybody?
If you walk into the area of it, yes.
I have a load of incense we could burn for light.
That doesn't produce light. That produces smell.
Incense just smokes, man.
Television.
Good. We're not all dogs.
I didn't think about the fact that
Well,
I
it
think
sounds
we
like you
may
probably-
have to go back at some point. We'll have to go to Crazy Cat
Mhm.
and get some of the like
Torches.
body torches,
Ah,
the
yeah.
ones that you have there that are like at a right angle.
You are aware that you can go to people other than the Crazy Cat for buying stuff.
Yeah, but Crazy
That's
Cat,
fun.
but Crazy Cat we know, Crazy Cat we like, and he does things cheap, and we get mates rates, and you know.
And it's quite enjoyable to talk to.
It
we
is
are
also
saving up
enjoyable
to
talk
buy a tank.
And it's very enjoyable to make
Oh.
you do the voice.
As it goes, daylight does fuck all in terms of damage. Nothing from it at all. A
Oh, I'm thinking of the
60-foot
wrong spell then.
A 60-foot radius sphere of light spreads out from a point you choose within range. It is bright light and sheds dim light for an additional 60 feet.
Okay.
If you choose a point on an object you are holding or one that isn't being worn, it shines from the object. Blah blah blah.
Do you wish to do this?
It does also dispel magically
Magical darkness.
created darkness,
Yes.
which
It-
might be of use.
It is actually also vampires take radiant damage because from it because it's still cloud.
This isn't daylight. That's a different spell. I know what you're thinking of, but it's not daylight.
No, daylight. The spell does cause.
It's on D&D Beyond. I'm reading.
Okay, let me put it this way: daylight isn't.
That is the forum. That's
But
not
there's
the
a thing
official
about it.
spell.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Daylight produces daylight. It produces sunlight, which does hurt vampires. It triggers their sunlight sensitivity.
Okay.
Silly question. This this basement. There's no
Yeah.
way we could get our car and just turn the headlights on to shine light down into it.
You could disassemble the car. Take
Okay,
the
it's not an outside one; it's an
No.
inside.
You
So-
could disassemble the car.
That sounds like fun.
Right. So I have 60 feet of dark vision.
So let's just fucking walk.
What's the furthest object I can see in the dark?
The staircase.
What's 60 feet down?
It goes 60 feet down.
I would like to cast daylight then.
It is not something you can cast daylight on. You could cast daylight like in the area.
Oh,
But you wouldn't be
I
able
can
to cast it
onto
on the-
an object.
It
It's
does just say
it's part of the building.
you cast it on a point you choose.
Yes,
Silly
that you
point.
could-
But it
I
can
will-
be a point in the air.
Doesn't
Yep.
the adventurer pack come with a lightable torch?
Yeah, but if I cast it, everything's lit up in daylight and simple.
So the spell you're thinking of is dawn.
Oh,
Dawn is
that might
sunlight.
be. That might
Daylight is just
Okay.
light.
so are you doing that?
I will cast. So if I cast it above us, it literally radiates down 60
Just
feet.
like the sun.
Yeah. All right, I'll
it goes
cast it.
down 60 feet.
Yes, and then it's a further 60
My
feet of
suggestion,
dim light.
my suggestion is to put it lower down.
Okay, I'll put it like 30 feet down, so it's
Okay.
and that way it'll cover
As it
everything.
as it lights up, 30 feet. That would give you.
So that's
Wait,
90.
quiet.
Okay.
I need to do math. So you are 30 feet up, so 30 feet down, 60 feet in all directions. Is it 60 feet radius?
It is
Or diameter?
a 60-foot radius.
Okay, so that is 60, that's 90 feet. And then it would be enough. You can light up the entire area.
Yeah.
This thing is about 120 feet down in total.
Blimey.
And it widens out into a fairly large area. You can see that there is a construction that's been put up in here of wood, like scaffolding,
Mhm.
where somebody has apparently been building something in the past, but it's not there anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we see any creatures around?
No,
Mm.
Smell anything?
it doesn't smell great because it's a musty cellar, but
But it doesn't smell like undead.
well, there is actually quite a whiff of undead, but
Mhm.
there was just a bunch of undead here.
Is
Any
this like,
leftover bodies?
Yes.
to say, does this look like a place that's like you could easily hide in it, or is it just this big hollowed out cavern?
It's mostly a big hollowed out cavern, but there is the scaffolding.
And it's not concentration, so that's even better.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Can
you
I cast detect good and evil? See if I can detect any
What's the
evil.
range?
Wait, you said we can see bodies, right?
Yes, there
Can
were
we
about
see the-
4 bodies down on the ground.
Can we see the
Cool.
body of
Oh.
the
Ah.
beholder that we killed?
No.
This is going to be the former estate agents.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. These are going to be the previous members of Scott Brown.
Between 30 feet. I'll wait for a minute then.
Yeah.
I wonder.
I'll tell you what though, if they're armed in a similar way to Eddie, they may have some good guns on them.
Yeah,
You never know.
I could always do with a second.
Mm-hmm. oh, the roll.
See if any of them still have them.
Don't like that. Roll.
No, he rolled 4 bodies, 4 rolls.
Okay. 2 of them still have some stuff on them.
Oh, cool.
The two of them are completely naked, apparently.
One of them is completely naked. He rolled a 2.
Ah.
You can also see that these ones have been shot in the head.
Ah.
What, like execution style?
Yes.
Or... Ooh, cool. That's unpleasant.
It's a bit unusual for
And also, if you make a, you can observe that or examine that or do a medicine check or something on that to see details about them if you wish.
I'm assuming it's a special kind of bullet to stop them from transforming into the vampires underneath, right?
You can assume that if you wish.
No.
I mean, were there any like bite marks or anything on them?
You would need to do an examination. So you'd need to investigate them. Or, no, you'd need to investigate them to find that.
Medicine check of 18.
I'll tell you something in a minute.
They're not undead because they're already dead. And they remain dead, isn't it?
You think? Sure.
Yeah, you have done it right, because that shouldn't be intelligence, that should be wisdom.
Is that 5?
Yours is correct. Yours.
They're dead.
That's
18 with a medicine check. These gunshots to the head were done post undeath.
Oh.
Post undeath.
Oh yeah, these guys were raised as zombies.
Oh,
Right.
fudge the cool.
So he got rid of them for us, so we wouldn't have to funny about them.
Then why would you write that we need to get rid of something?
because we need to get rid of the bodies.
Well, no, because they already know that their guys died.
He said you might want
No,
to get
no.
rid of them.
If only we had a magical chest that eats
I know,
bodies.
right?
Oh,
If only,
I missed the luggage.
if only we had a church-sized forge we could just put them in.
Oh, what an idea!
Hey, Tejamdi, welcome. Yep, this is the Tuesday D&D group. I am terribly sorry. They are awful people.
Yeah.
He does that, but he skips here in happiness.
You drive me here at
Yes.
gunpoint.
Hey, you skip into the car.
We return you at the end of the night. Stop being so dramatic.
I'm tied to this chair.
We give you tea!
You haven't given me tea yet.
Good things come to those who wait.
53 minutes, 9 o'clock, you know the rules.
Nice, but yes, welcome. Here's my regular group.
Like holding him hostage.
We are in the process of currently examining a former vampire's location. These guys have cleared out and totally didn't do a deal with the vampire at all.
No, definitely.
Absolutely
We're
not.
not morally bankrupt at all. No.
So
We
we
were so morally bankrupt.
You're morally overdrawn.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, you were saying it.
so we have bodies. Do we want to get rid of them, or do we just not want to care?
I mean, we might as well search them.
Search them, yeah. How
Well, one of them is
One of them is buck-ass nude.
I reckon he turned up like that.
he's just a nudist.
You actually see
It
he's
was a
painted in woad. This was a cultural choice. And he did this as a show of dominance.
It was a distraction technique.
He's not even an estate agent. He's just a bum. That's nothing.
There are two of them which seem to be in pretty good condition. There's one which is sort of a bit cut about. It looked like they put a bit of a fight and got torn apart. But the other two seem to be in good condition. You could do investigation checks to examine them and see what's on them.
Give it over.
And I need to have my list of firearms.
Where's he? A whole fucking...
No, I'm not accepting a 10. I'm going to re-roll.
Yeah, you do have inspo.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Rolling table. Oh, rolling table.
Bit better.
Firearms on it.
Ooh, mate.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Ooh, yeah, you're gonna need a... You're gonna need a new
better.
sheet.
Okay, so what did you get?
7.
That's terrible.
Right, right.
James?
15.
That's not bad.
Mine was similarly terrible to his. I got an 8.
That's terrible.
17.
That's pretty good. So, between the two of you, you have indeed found that these guys still have quite a bit of bits and bobs on them. There's some paperwork on one of them, which seems to be like driver's ID,
Branding.
house keys, pictures of his kids.
And we can burn that.
You don't need that bit.
And I need... Oh, stepping out for a second. Okay. I guess I'll roll it instead. James, would you care to roll a D100 for me?
Yes, if Ed explains how to do that to me.
Yes. Can you take 1d10 with noughts on it and 1d10 without? Perfect. Now, roll the two of them.
Okay.
What's the number on the 10s?
70.
So, and the number on the digits?
6.
76.
76.
The only one that's really complicated is there's the 000 result.
You find on this guy a Mustang Firearms light semi. It's got 11 in 9 38.
That was a real thing, wasn't it? There was it had a different name, didn't it?
Yeah, but it's called the light
Yeah,
semi.
it's the light semi and the heavy semi.
What was
isn't it?
that? Sorry.
The light semi.
Mustang Firearms light semi. And the other guy, I've rolled since
Since they're out.
I had to step out for a moment, is a Mustang Firearms Detective Special. It's a little revolver.
The shit one.
The pocket.
Yeah. The pocket one. Well, we know who came here with the right gun.
I might have to look that up on the. Do you have the?
I'm getting up now.
Okay, cool.
Congratulations.
Yes, because. Well, thank you.
I know you
Because
like guns, but I
the,
don't think you like them that much.
Oh, you have no idea.
Wow.
So we had a detective special.
I'll also roll, because you did find the keys. There is going to be a car key on it, so I'll see what there is.
Oh wow, that's interesting. So, the detective special is I imagine like a sort of pocket revolver.
Yes, it is
really,
very
isn't
much like that bit.
Yeah, it's a very snub nosed thing.
Uh-huh.
It's only got 5 rounds as opposed to 6 in your typical
So
revolver.
it's a bit like a Derringer.
No,
It's a bit bigger than a Derringer.
it is something. Think more like a Colt New Arms Bulldog,
Ah, yeah.
something of that size.
Oh god, the gun nerds are out.
Yeah. So it's a 38 special. So it's 1d6 plus 1 though, because it's fair quality.
That's the one that Dave's found, right?
No, he found a police service.
I'm just going to go check on them. I might regret this.
Oh, we'll just keep talking guns while you're out.
Please do.
So no, he found a police service, which is the regular one.
No, I
The
found
detective
The
special.
light special. The light semi, sorry.
Yeah, I'll just do the rest of the detective special first. The weird thing about the detective special, because it's got a very short barrel, it has a very limited range.
Yeah.
It's only 20-40, which is very short.
It's
range.
very short range, but
Its long range is shorter than most guns' short ranges.
Okay.
it is very short range, but it is effective close in, and it also is concealable quite easily.
Mm. And the light semi is just as that was it. It's the M1902.
Yes.
That was it. So the light semi is.
So you found a
It's a-
Colt detective revolver, basically.
Cool. It's a 38 handgun, 55 110, same damage, 1d6 plus 1, bonus action reload. And that is actually $250 a pop, and the detective special is $130 a pop.
So
That's not bad.
Please refrain from using the word light semi too much.
Why? Because of who's going to be there in a minute? Or is it because of you?
Maybe both.
Yeah, probably
yeah.
both.
So you found the Colt detective special. So if you want to make a note of that on your
Cool.
inventory. You also found a car key on the guy
Alright.
you picked up, which is
Like
a Cobalt car key.
Cobalt
So that's
car key.
Which, for those of you who are unfamiliar, Cobalt is basically this board's equivalent of Chevrolet.
And what was the gun, sorry?
Colt detective. Sorry, not
Plus
Colt.
one.
Not Colt. No.
Not Colt, definitely not Colt.
Mustang Firearms
Mm.
detective
so
special.
that's
So for you, you've got proficiency plus 5 plus 1.
He found a car key.
So that's plus 9.
Oh, so what are the details for that handgun? Because I actually have some space for a handgun.
Are you on the detective, are you?
Yeah.
Detective
I
special?
believe you've got it up, so
I do have it up, yeah. So tell me what you need and I'll give it you.
So it's a pistol.
Yes, it's a revolver specifically. If
so
you
just
want to
looked
write
at the
that
room,
down.
I was checking you hadn't like.
Starting quality.
Plus 1.
Current quality.
Plus 1.
this particular one is in good condition. So yeah, plus one.
Damage.
1d6 plus 1.
Is it
Type
still
of
the
quality, of course.
same? Book value
$130.
and current value
Would be the same.
and ammunition. Has it got any ammo on it? And
We need to think of a TTRPG where everyone is a car. Shut up, Como. No, I wouldn't be able to get these guys to play that.
Yes,
So-
you would.
Well, yeah,
Cars as a
Cars as a D&D
No,
session.
no,
Yeah,
it
that's
all-
what it is.
It's
fucking-
bullshit.
And then, you have,
Transformers.
I didn't know. I didn't mind the first one.
and then you have all the questions like, why do they have cyborgs?
They have their
Oh, well, here's the bigger
they have
question.
their eyes on the windscreen
Why
instead
do
of
they have
headlights.
buttons and
Well,
black
It's
things?
wrong.
The thing I don't understand is if their eyes are on the windscreen, why at no point during all 4 of those films did a car wipe away its tears with its windscreen wipers?
Oh my god, they didn't do
No,
that.
they never did it. 4 films they had the opportunity to do that. They never did it once.
All right, Ed, calm
Ridiculous.
Why do they have buses and taxis if they're all cars? Ugh.
Who knows? Anyways,
Also-
was there any ammunition with the gun?
yourself. I regret seeing cars.
There is probably like 2 rounds left in it, and the guy probably had
it's 38.
one reload on him. So
So it's a
another
5 round cylinder.
So 7 rounds total.
Yes.
I will load up.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Congratulations, you have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
pistol.
sure. What do you need?
So I've got,
It is a very
I've got
short
five
range
bullets
pistol.
coming.
Not like I'll probably ever use it because I don't use
Oh,
guns.
1d6 plus 1.
Well, you may be in a situation where there's magic being blocked,
D6.
in which case you're going to need something.
I have an idea. I
Be
think
very careful with it. It's in a strange place.
Question, mate. That's your regular gun, yeah?
Yeah.
Your damage should be,
I haven't updated this sheet.
I was going to say, it should be 1d6 plus 9.
Yes, I haven't updated this sheet.
Fucking hell, gun.
I think we should take the,
Dibs on being a forklift.
would that be the equivalent of a power lift?
I would have thought you'd want to be a Jaguar.
That would be like, what would that be?
Well, it's the person who's
Powerlifter.
Barbarian. That would be, wouldn't it?
It's like the guy in America last week who got caught driving a forklift home from work too drunk.
Current.
And when the police
Well,
asked him why he was driving a
so
forklift
this
and
is-
not his normal car,
so
he
these
said,
are
because I'll
forcing
only
the-
lose my forklift license for work, not my car license for driving my car.
Depends on if you want to put-
And it is true.
That's the like the right
He
damage.
is going to court, he's going to lose his forklift license, but he can still drive his
The
car.
damage in there will be 1d6 plus 6.
That's actually incredibly smart logic for a
And
gun.
in there you just put the same as in there.
I can't argue with his logic. He
I,
could have just not driven.
Yeah.
And then
And
the
that's
price.
I think we should take
$250
Scott
for the
Brown
value.
people back to Scott Brown.
Okay.
So
So
nice
that
idea,
way
so
they
that they
can
can bury
pass
them
the
properly.
bodies back to
That
their
gets
family.
special.
Do you wish to take them back, or do you wish to leave them here?
I
Probably leave them here. Actually, thinking about it.
in the kitchen because it's a pocket
It's
place.
8
Does it go walk-in
rounds.
freezer or fridge?
No, it doesn't. This building is a bit old for that.
Okay.
And the bonus action
We will leave them on the property. We will put them in a. We'll wrap them in. Oh, is there any tarpaulin?
Honestly, I think it's probably best to just leave them here
Where they are,
undisturbed.
and then-
yeah.
yeah.
And then just say
To be
we
fair,
found them.
it is cool down here, so they'll probably keep a
The
bit.
range is it? Isn't it?
It's a really good shot.
55, 110.
Yeah. All right. We'll leave them down there, and we'll let them know that they're there.
Mm.
So that say they recover the bodies for the families.
Now that we've got the bodies out of the way, what about the room? Because there was something here.
You could do an investigation check on the scaffolding and try and figure out what it was.
Would love to. I'm not going to be good at it, but I would love to.
Can I investigate as well?
Certainly.
Yeah.
What check?
This
Investigation.
vampire following the stereotypes of European vampires.
Mhm.
Is there anything that, like, a stereotypical European vampire would have in our lab?
They wouldn't, generally speaking,
Not
have
really,
a lab.
no. Yeah. I
I've
mean, every vampire is individual, but you know,
got the German number.
9.
Yes.
or worse.
I got to say it was you.
Looking at this
We'll give you a
scaffolding,
break tonight, man.
you have no fucking idea what this could be. It's weird.
Did it look like? Oh, I got a 6.
It was clearly designed to support. Oh, 6.
Yeah.
It's big, but it doesn't have any logical reason why they put it up like this.
Mm. Does it look like there's any kind of like I don't know plinth or something?
No. Well, actually, no, there would be one. So yeah, that's probably still there. To be honest, there is a stone plinth at the bottom that's about 20 foot across.
Does it look altery or does it look like concrete poured there as a base for something?
It's stone, but it does look like it's made up of pieces that have been put together rather than for practical purpose, rather than for like altering purpose. There's no like stains of blood. There's some oil stains. There's marks of where water has been running for a period of time, but
Ooh,
there doesn't seem
dangerous for a vampire.
doesn't seem to be anything which is like blood or
Yeah,
ick or
no
anything like that.
sacrificial.
No. This looks like something that's practicable.
And oil.
Like a steam engine or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Is
I'm
there
just-
anything
yeah.
on the wall?
Sorry?
Is there anything on the wall?
There's soot towards the top of the room.
Ooh, steam engine, maybe? Are there any, like, pipe connections coming out of or into or
This
through
vampire
here?
was a massive train.
Not anymore. If there were before, there might have been, but you can't see them anymore.
Oh,
Maybe he was Sweeney Todd and making pies.
no. Maybe.
He drained the blood and then cooked the bodies.
What did he had ghouls here, didn't he?
He did.
He had a zombie ogre.
He did.
He had a zombie beholder.
And a Yeti.
Did he have a
Yes.
Yeti?
No, that was the other one.
That was his campaign, mate.
They
Well, I think
he
this
did
is one
have
shot.
Minotaur skeletons and some skellies. Oh no, just Minotaur skeletons, sorry. Not the skellies.
Yeah, Skelly's was awesome.
We don't do.
For those of you who missed it, we did have a Scooby-Dooby-Doo
One
Well,
shot.
It's a warp game. Ah, get out of my head.
It's a warp game.
Oh dear.
Roll.
Just fair warning, we're a bunch of fucking nerds.
We are.
I mean,
Right, so we have no idea what this is, but we can leave it.
to the
at
extent that I have these with me.
They are very cool.
And there's
Except
only
my dog is
one.
named after a Star Trek character.
It makes sense.
There's
if you
only
had such
one entrance and exit
You really
to
can't.
this place
That's
as
true.
well, isn't there?
Are we talking about me?
What, to the cellar?
Yes.
Yes.
stuff. No, it was a dog, it was named
Um,
after a Star Trek.
Would have been
He
some
does
steam engine, but
Well, maybe it might have been. Clearly, it was powered by.
I mean, it could have been like a boiler system.
Wait, you see there was soot on the roof.
Yes. Top half, yeah.
Can I do a science check to see
Yeah,
if I
could
can
be
try
a
and figure out
Could be
what
a steam engine.
Well,
Oh, it could be a forge.
it could be?
Potential.
What are you trying to do with the check?
I was going to try to do a science check to see if I can figure out.
Can I do a technology?
One at a time. Let James finish.
It's it's concrete, right?
It's not.
It's not concrete, it's stone.
Stone slabs.
Stone slab. It's really weird.
That might just speak to his old architectural preference.
Especially if he's from Europe as well.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
it's some sort of oven if it's stone slab.
Potentially, yeah.
He was making pizzas.
He's an Italian vampire.
No, he wants to open a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, we've established he's from Tanavial.
He couldn't find Captain
We've
Hook.
established he's Chinese. Yeah.
Bad.
A meal.
A succulent Chinese meal. Rest in peace.
Requiem in
Hmm. Did you do your roll?
No.
No, because he couldn't decide what it was for.
He didn't.
And Dad kept interrupting him.
I don't know whether it is science. Like,
Tell me what you're trying to do, and I'll tell you what it is.
I'm trying to figure out why the hell a vampire would have something like steam powered or down here because they don't eat
No, they don't eat.
But they don't need heat.
and they don't need
No.
heat. The only thing I can think of is
But we did like his blood warm. We know that.
There were coals in the bottom of the planet to keep it warm.
Mm-hmm.
Globe, not planet.
We know
Anyway.
that.
So either he was making stuff because I'm assuming zombies don't eat either.
No, they don't. Well, they eat people if they get the opportunity, but that's about it.
Do they need
And they don't
essence to
eat heat.
exist?
Yes, they do actually.
Methinks maybe it's an essence.
Oh, maybe it was an essence refinery. Yeah, that's a solid idea.
Why have we only just thought that?
Because we're fucking
Because I was
idiots.
too
And in
scared.
fairness, we haven't played it for like
Yeah.
3 weeks.
So, a reminder for anybody who is new here: essence in this world is a required thing after a certain dread lord broke the world when they were defeated and magic no longer properly works. People don't regenerate spell slots naturally. They have to drink essence in order to
That,
regain spells.
my colourful friend, is a very good idea.
What's this?
What if this was a essence
Bootlegging facility.
making place?
Mm.
What if this is where Greaves was getting his supply from, and what he was potentially using the eggs for?
Maybe. Might be interlocked. You never know. Now that we've sort of got that together, I'd like to make a technology roll to see if this was in fact, or this is reminiscent of a place where an essence refinery may have been.
I'll join you on
Guys,
I
this.
think it's pretty difficult, but
Oh, guys, thank you. It's 21.
possibly. It's a big enough space that you could do it here, but the access is terrible,
Mm.
and it doesn't seem to be. This doesn't seem like something you could tear down quickly. This is not something you could tear down in a day.
If you're a person,
If you're a
and
magical,
if you're a magical being with an army of restless, tireless followers, you never know.
and
Also,
some,
they're completely disposable as well.
and some newly undead,
Yeah.
dead guys.
Yeah, exactly. You never know.
Who's to
This
say
is
they weren't
oil
dismantling it
substance on
anyway?
there.
This was a theory that we had to begin with as well, wasn't it?
You were saying?
There's an oil-like substance on the stones.
It's oil.
Oh, it's oil.
Are we talking like lubricant oil, or are we talking like
Lubricant.
yeah? So it is something to keep a machine going.
Yes.
There's no liquids anywhere that look like essence liquid.
No.
In fairness, you'd want to make sure you'd spilt as little of that as possible. wouldn't you?
It's what you'd be producing, so yeah.
Okay.
Well, suffice it to say, there isn't anything here left behind. So
So we've taken all the notes off the doors that he's left for us, so it doesn't look incredibly suspicious. You might want to do this before letting
I
people
will say
in.
that you can do one last sweep around the place.
The trader's like, I made you some dinner.
There is no fridge.
Very kind of him.
Can I check for any more notes around
Yes.
the property?
You can do an investigation check. Anybody else is welcome to assist you with this.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Has anybody got
I
proficiency
quite like.
investigation?
Nope. So we all got to do it individually.
Well, there you go.
That's a number.
I'm good.
10.
That's a slightly better number.
I also just got a number. It's 7. He did much better.
23.
You guys search around the place and find exactly nothing. You start to get paranoid. You search around the place and you're sort of watching these ones poodle around the place. And you notice that when you look at the notes, they've got numbers on them, and you've got all the numbers. And you're like,
That's because we've got all of them.
do you want to just leave them around for a bit longer? Just in case.
Guys, the notes have numbers on the bottom, and out of however many we have them all.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we totally knew that.
Yeah.
Because you got over the difficulty you needed, which was 12, by such a massive margin, I was like, you know what, I'll just confirm that, yeah, it's most definitely.
Dear.
And
We dumb.
and whilst looking, we found nothing else that would be practical.
You did roll fairly high.
Is there a normal fireplace at the church?
That's a bit late to answer now, though.
No, I was just wondering because
No, no, it's-
I was just wondering because like there's fireplaces at this place. And I was wondering if there was like pokers and stuff. If that would be helpful for us at the church.
There isn't any, like, focus and stuff left behind. This
Oh.
guys cleared things out.
Oh, she gets lost too.
What I will say is you did find one other piece of information. You found a little notebook on the body, which had the pistol you found and the key you found,
Right.
which lists an address nearby as the final note in it. It's about maybe 5 minutes walk away from here.
Should we have a wander over?
I might drive my.
You don't need to give us the name.
Cobalt car.
You don't have the Cobalt car. You have the key to the Cobalt.
I'm guessing it's probably out on the street.
Exactly.
Oh, it is.
Lawrence says, "Can you put this session up on YouTube as soon as possible, please?"
I will try to get it up tonight if I can.
Because he
but
wants to listen before next week.
It will be up on. Oh, I'll have to set it up on the VOD. Yeah, okay, I'll get it up tonight if I can.
He'll do it.
Let me rephrase that.
Look, what you do in your own time is none of our business.
Unlike some men.
Just reply to him and just go, no, watch it live now.
For anybody, for anybody, who's,
Or just watch it.
for anybody who's new, Lawrence is one of our members who isn't able to make it today because he's looking after a family member. So,
I mean, you could literally just have one headphone in and have it in his pocket.
right,
We'll do his best. We'll just watch it live.
right. So, are you going to wander over and go get the car?
Yes, I'm going to go and find the Cobalt.
As you wander over there, you can see that there is a yellow Cobalt that is parked up out front, and there is a servant of the house it's parked in front of who is staring at it disgustedly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, derisively.
Derisively, that's it, as you are approaching it.
So, just to let you know that the owner of this car is no longer with us, so I'm removing it and taking it back to his family.
Very good, sir.
Sorry it's been here for so long. We didn't know where he left it when he passed.
A most understandable oversight, sir.
All Jeeves.
Nice. Well,
Get in.
covered.
Shout from the man.
You did actually play well there, yeah. I won't even make you roll. That was well played.
I pop the boot and have a quick look.
Okay.
And just look around the car. Make sure the tyres are blown up.
Lift up the false bottom. Guns everywhere.
It is.
His
a-
name was either Sam and or Dean
Or John.
This
or John.
this
Or
vehicle,
Bobby.
this vehicle
Yeah.
looks a little run down, but it's still in fair condition. You can see that it has a trunk, not a boot,
Okay.
and it contains exactly a
Stop it.
big blanket, a small med kit, which looks like it's partially used,
I mean, that's better than nothing.
and there is a toolkit as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and for some reason, there's a spare headlight.
I'll turn the headlights on and get in to see if they both work.
Well, nothing happens.
Oh?
The battery's dead.
Ah. Come get me. I can shock it. I can shock it alive again.
Your mom's a pussy.
So when I put the key in the ignition, nothing happened.
The sun will
Is it
explode
on
one
a
day.
flat road or is the road?
There is a slight tilt.
I'll open the door, push it, and then bump start it down the hill.
Okay.
When it makes the bottom of the hill, hasn't started.
Make me a mechanics check.
Is that even a skill?
Yes, on the
No.
back, I think.
No, it's
No,
not a
not.
skill.
Not mechanics.
Technology?
Technology, that's
There
what I
you
meant.
Yeah,
Right
I
along.
guide myself as I go.
Certainly.
You
allow
didn't sound so excited about that.
Don't
Hey.
worry, it wasn't a good roll.
8.
Okay.
You don't know how to do this.
It crashes.
Get me shock the battery. I'll put more juice in it.
Okay.
So you are just going to do this?
No, if I don't know what I'm doing,
You're sort of setting up to do this, and you're like, do I need to put it in gear? Do I need to put it out of gear? I can't remember. I'll put it in reverse. No, I don't remember.
Like the bit with the hypnotist hypnotized Richard Hammond, so he didn't know how a car worked. Did you see that? It's very amusing.
Meanwhile, the servant is just confused watching you.
right, I ask you to
Does man not know how to drive that?
try and shock the starter motor as I turn the key to start it.
How are you
Okay.
going to do this?
So now I actually have someone who knows their way around a car. Assumedly, do you know your way around a car?
I have jump started cars so far in this scenario several times.
You have,
So
Really? Oh, you are a forge cleric, right?
Yes.
So you're a
but you couldn't remember.
mechanic.
You couldn't remember how to bump start.
So
I
tell
say to
me
you-
which bit I need to put juice in, and I'll
as
do
you
it.
did previously, put your finger on that post there. I'll
Right.
turn the ignition, shout go, and you shock.
And I will
Shocking
cast
grasp?
shocking grasp on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You juice up the battery, briefly anyway, and the alternator kicks in as the car starts turning over. It sounds grumpy about it.
Mm.
You probably have to do a couple of casts before it
Okay.
finally kicks into life.
That's fine. It's a cantrip, so I'll just do it as many times as I need to.
So the battery is reading is very flat on a little voltmeter.
Yeah.
But it is running, and the car has got enough magneto to turn over and keep running. But it's going to need a new battery, basically.
Cool. So that we get.
Oh no, we don't know the mechanic.
Yeah.
Roll me a d10. This is how many units of fuel it's got.
3.
3 units of fuel.
Cool.
This is a 2-door saloon, not coupe. So you have a back seat, front seats, a little trunk on the back,
A little
Orb?
box thing. I was like,
Ponder the orb.
ponder the orb.
under the trunk. No.
The driving orb.
All right. Shall we go to this other address that was in the notebook?
Yeah.
That's the place the car is parked.
Oh,
Oh,
never mind.
let's go.
That's why it was so close by. It's where the car is parked.
How
Change
forgetful
plate.
was this dude?
It's probably for us to pick up the car and go with.
Can we check?
What?
No, this guy just wrote down where he parked his car because he knew he wasn't very didn't remember stuff.
He was like you.
Can I drive up to where the hearse used to be parked, the garage, and search the shed and the garage there?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Hey,
Useful stuff.
No,
Nothing in there, all empty.
no, it's been stripped out.
Question. Was this place like a small estate with a bit of land?
There
or
is a
was it
little-
just a big driveway and a house?
There is land around it, but it's not like managed land. This is like garden.
Hello.
It's a shark.
So there won't be like a I don't know, maybe like a nice little pagoda of some.
There's a gazebo, but it's like falling apart.
Not worth it.
quick attack the gazebo.
I attack the gazebo. I charge the gazebo. The gazebo. Okay, roll initiative. The gazebo chooses to go first.
The gazebo is a human.
The gazebo awakens. It is a baby.
It is immune to damage.
Damage.
What type of damage? Yes.
Yeah. All of it.
Should we then drive back to Ango's, drop off the car, get maybe Blake to do a new battery in it and change the plate?
Speaking of Blake, he's a mechanic.
Yes. Yes. Oh, are you thinking of that thing you wanted?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You can have a
What
word with
thing, what
him.
one?
You can have a word with him, but
So yeah, we'll get him to change the plates and put a new battery in it.
It's
And
funny.
Maybe change the colour as well. Yellow is quite is a lot.
we'll drop that off,
Bold, isn't it?
and then we'll go to the estate agents and get the reward.
I think maybe not yellow, maybe black. Black is a little more.
Black
A,
and yellow, black and
Lots
yellow.
of cars are black at this point in time, and also black doesn't stand out at night.
So drop car off, give keys to Blake, get him told you lot.
are you making tea?
Hot chocolate.
Ah,
I'll
bad.
make a cup of tea.
And then
Nah.
once we drop the car off, before we go there, should we have a cup early?
Yeah, go
We'll have a break for a minute.
Okay,
and then
thanks.
It's only 20 minutes now.
We're going to take a quick break, make ourselves some tea. Make
untie
ourselves...
Ian.
Yeah,
Until you-
that would be nice.
Let him stretch his legs a bit, but obviously we have to put the chain on him because otherwise he just runs away.
Yeah, it's your turn to lead him up to the bathroom.
Yeah.
It's got to be on watch all the time.
Mhm.
I'll see
Don't
you
open
guys.
the window this time. For
Yeah.
God's sake.
Don't do that. That was stupid.
It's really awkward trying to pull him back in through his chain through the window.
I'm still surprised how I got out of that small gap.
Yeah, it was quite impressive, really.
Yoga.
Ah, there you go.
Right, we're going
Cheerleader.
to disappear for a couple of minutes. We'll see you in a moment.
Bye.
And I'll put the music on. Is the music working?
Hello.
It's playing from. No, don't do that. We'll get copyright strike.
Right.
scissors.
Okay, we are back. Now, I
Oh, I
apologise.
didn't tell everyone. I can guess it.
Are we back?
Everyone.
Are we back already?
We are back.
Oh,
I'll do it at the
damn.
end.
Yeah, tell me at the end. Don't forget.
Sorry, no, they weren't on.
Oh, I was about to say, you already see us going.
They are now on. So,
Oh,
Wait.
dear me.
We'd have looked like that Minions sketch with the two Minions pretending to fart.
I thought I would show you at the end as well. But I seen it come up and I was like, well, this is just going to be Ed when he's...
oh, thank God. It's,
Well, I'm like what? Like 80 or something?
No, when you're in doing shows and shit like that.
Okay, I'm looking forward to those. Oh, God.
welcome back, everybody.
Oh,
Where the fuck were you guys? So, you
We're going to Scott Brown.
oh yes.
Scott Brown, get the fuck down.
As you park up outside, make a few minutes.
Out of just his car, I'm not taking the orange one because the world didn't want that.
So you head inside, and you can see the familiar. You can see the familiar woman is behind the desk, and there is a man standing over her with a most bizarre haircut. It's sort of like spiked up around it.
What, like a mohawk?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. Does he look more punk rocker or Native American?
Rocker.
That's about 35 years too early, isn't it?
Weird, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go over and knock on the desk. and go,
Honest
"Hello,
Oh, there you go.
I have a present for you when I open this. Would you like?
It's proof of contract termination.
Oh, the.
Well, what's left of it?
Well, perhaps we should dose that in the holy water and dump it somewhere.
It's had everything done to it that the decapitated, spiked, burnt alive.
Can't they come back if they're exposed to blood?
don't do
Well, I should keep that in a tight space then.
You intend to do so?
Yeah.
Wax seal.
Yeah. Put it on, wax seal it, put it in a vault, forget about it.
If you would mind telling us that. She hands it to the man with the mohawk. Okay. What's that going to do? Oh, so.
Rebels mode.
Horrible test of
Shit. I think nobody was Jack here.
I don't know, I look like he's got a good sense.
Got your
on the. Oh shit, stop music. My
it.
apologies. Whoop, whoop. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, that's it. What was I?
I don't know.
Can't do two things at once.
Payment, please.
Give that money, bitch.
Just so you know, we discovered bodies of the other staff.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that they're dead, but
But we
good. We know that they're.
they
they
are definitely deceased. They have been killed.
You're quite sure that they were our staff members?
They have Scott Brown identification on them, I believe. Was it that? No, what was it? They had ID, and I'll give you their names from.
Well,
Yes.
two of them that
Yeah.
still had it on them.
These definitely.
The
look
other one,
like,
the other two were nude.
these definitely look like my colleagues.
Yeah.
I'll make a note of that.
They are.
I will say, one or two of them were in a poor state of repair, shall we say.
That's
Just as a heads up for whoever goes to collect the body.
I'll make sure I send people with strong stomachs.
We have left them where they were discovered. They were in the basement. It is the coldest part of the building, so we thought that would be best to preserve what is left of them.
I'll need to get in contact with the coroner or something, so that's probably for the best. Very well. Your payment.
Yeah, we do apologise that one of the bedrooms is in a bit of a mess.
Yeah, that was kind of where it all went down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, it was 75 she was giving.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yes. Yeah.
I think it was 100.
I thought it was 200.
175.
I thought, no, it was 75 each, and then depending on state of how we left the building and things.
The exact
Later.
amount.
I wasn't here
Yeah.
for the renegotiation.
The exact amount of what the state of the building would be will need to be negotiated later.
Yes.
Your payment for the main session, main job
But as I've said, unfortunately, removing a vampire from a bedroom is not a
Clean process.
Mm.
Consideration will be given for the difficult nature of the job.
Oh, so much money.
Give me my fucking money, boy.
We'll have to imagine that Lawrence gets his copy.
Yeah.
I'll hold on the Lawrences for him.
No, you won't.
Why the fuck you lying?
Look at all of those coins.
Actually, you know what? Let's see if Lawrence gets his payment.
Look at all those chickens.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
He rolled exactly 18.
Oh, fuck.
So Lawrence doesn't get his payment because it's a puppet.
No, he will get his payment, but she sort of looks really suspicious at you all as she gives the money to the puppet. Like,
What about me? Noxus says as they're on my hand.
anyway, suffice it to say, I will need to contact you with regards to the final payment, but I wouldn't get your hopes too high given the nature of the conflict.
Well,
It was only the one room.
It was only the one room.
Well, if
The
you managed
rest
to
of them-
isolate it to a single room
Yeah.
and kept other damages to a minimum, then
Mm.
I would be hopefully contacting you with some good news.
On the subject of all of that, you might want a little bit of a heads up about the basement. They were running something out of there. We don't know what it was, but they mined the fuck out of that place.
there's like 120
about
foot
120 foot by 120 foot.
sort of
Huge.
spherical area under the building. Oh, cube.
Big old basement. I don't know if you were expecting something that big.
Well, we knew the basement was supposed to be large, but
It's got a good stone
I
slab
don't,
at the
yeah.
bottom of it.
I don't know if they've expanded it or not, but just a heads up. That one might be a bit of an interesting thing.
enlarged area might be of value.
Yeah, who knows?
Though I will say, you might want to check the scaffolding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Where's the
just,
scaffolding?
just wood.
Mm.
That's hardly unusual.
Mm.
Well, thank you for your prompt work. If there's anything else, I will contact you.
Thank you very much.
Oh.
Glad to be of service. Hmm?
Out of character, are we going to tell about the weird mans in our woods?
Nah.
No.
Why would we need to? It's not her business.
She'd sell us the property. She more than likely knows.
You could ask her about it.
Well, I suppose we could ask about any kind of like. Were there any neighbours that we weren't informed of?
Well,
I
they never
suppose?
even went to the place, did they? We bought it blind.
We bought it sight unseen,
Yeah.
didn't we?
Yeah, because they hadn't even gone to look at it yet. So we bought it and then went to look at it. That's why we got it so cheap.
They probably don't know any more than we do. Then,
Fair enough.
nah, they're
No.
probably in the dark
Right.
as well.
Well, if you need anything else, you know where to get hold of us. So
Indeed.
obviously, with a few members of staff short.
No,
if
the
you-
internet doesn't exist now. Indeed. The job site.
Oh, I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, we say obviously with a couple of members
Job
of staff down,
broker.
if you need anybody to make
It
up the
was
numbers
very
in the short term, we're always here to help.
I will
Yeah.
contact Miss Ango if I require your assistance.
Wonderful. Well then, I guess
Oh,
we should
God.
put off and. Oh,
What? She looks over to a mirror.
what's his son doing? Maybe here.
I think he just made coffee out of it. Excuse me.
Oh, Jesus.
We will leave you to it.
Have fun.
Good luck. Let's go.
Quickly.
Mhm.
But I wonder what the vampire coffee tastes like.
At least you're not like my other group who ended up snorting coffee.
No,
Better
No,
than
we
not
snorted
a
the
vampire.
vampire.
I did that.
Yeah, you
The return of Cracula.
Right. One of the most memorable bits from that whole campaign, as far as I'm concerned.
Ah, yes.
My
We-
crowning moment.
We trap, knock off Steve Jobs in his own self-driving electric car. We break it so it can't self-drive,
Mm-hmm.
and then we cook him to death in his own car. We drill a hole through the bulletproof glass and snort him out with our elephant trunk.
Yeah. And then sneeze him out into the real world. Somehow not contracting vampirism at the same
You
time.
got lucky.
I did
Yeah,
get
you
lucky on
rolled
that roll.
very, very well.
I did. I think at that point I was proficient in every con save, in every saving throw.
Right.
So
So, what do you wish to go from here? You wish to head back to Ango's bar to drop off the car.
I think
and-
have we already done that bit?
First, this is the £50 that I borrowed
Ah.
that I will now repay.
Okay.
Excellent.
With interest.
I had to literally search to make sure it was the right amount of money.
So that's the kitty top back up from that.
Cool.
Meow, meow. That's what James says in his free time.
So what other jobs need doing?
We can go and check with Ango to make sure that his
Cat.
friendly policeman is happy with our intimidation, because we haven't heard back yet, and it's been a few days now, so he probably would have heard.
Okay. If you wish to go to Ango to do that, you can.
Did
we've done
we-
that one.
Yeah, I was going to say Toby's looking at the...
There is still the rescue mission.
rescue mission?
There was a rescue mission that you said that was available.
Ooh.
That was a few days ago now.
Yeah. So we'll have to double check.
Probably gone.
There was also transport security.
Again, that was a few days ago. That's probably
Let's
gone.
go and see if there's any
Yeah.
new
So
missions.
is it probably a time for a refresh of the job board?
Yeah.
As it were?
And,
Right, okay, that's fine.
Also, New Year, I might not have all my notes.
Fair.
Beast Slayage was also on there, but we didn't get to
Who
it.
what?
Beast Slayage.
Beast slayage?
Yeah.
Ah,
And
that was
I think,
literally right up your alley. Well, that one might still be game. You never know.
I think it was one of those ones that we didn't want to do because you weren't here.
Oh, that's good.
And we also have the weird man in our woods we could whack.
Yes, you
That
could
sounds
whack
good.
off a man in your
Weird.
woods.
What are you doing in your free time, James? It's not something to do with it.
What? I would have thought you guys would love whacking off a man in the woods.
Oh my god.
At least two of you.
You're part of this as well.
I hate those graveyard.
Yeah, true.
That was one time. Did break the car. But...
This is going on the internet.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I've told them about that.
Oh, I see.
Ian is on the internet.
I did break the car, by the way.
Jesus
Do you
Christ.
not remember the conversation we
Yeah.
had?
Let's
No,
not read it.
I
Let's not read
blanked it from my mind.
Let's
It's a-
not redo that
I
conversation.
tried,
In
and
my
then
defense-
this dickhead reminded me
In
of
my
it.
defence, it was only a Hyundai S Coupe, so it was never very good in the beginning.
Speaking of cars,
Also,
we
we,
have a
do-
lot of cars.
You should
Mhm.
probably sell some of them.
We should either sell some.
we also should probably see about
Why are you leaning over all the way?
Reeves and when he wants his egg back.
Yes, you could contact him.
Reeves even.
Yeah, and we could also
Yes, Max.
You could also try and do something about him constantly, killing kobolds.
I
well, at the
mean,
moment he's a source of income, so no.
Can I blow his brains out already, please?
I mean, not really, because it's been longer than he's still
Well,
not
he
paid
owes
us.
money, so we can see him and we can contact him and say,
Where's our money?
yeah, we still have your eggs. The time has passed for us looking after it. You haven't got back to us. What's happening?
Are you going to phrase it that way?
It'll be much more political than that.
Eggs, bitch, give us more.
How about first we go and see how Ango is with us? Because if he's stressed about the policeman and stuff, that could be a
Okay.
problem.
So you head back to the Cafe Denis.
See if that
Yes.
beast slaying job is still open.
Yeah, we'll go and see stuff.
As you head over to Cafe,
Ah, ha, ha, ha.
as you head over to the Cafe Denis, when you head inside, you don't actually see Ango at the bar. It's his partner who is at the bar at the moment, and she is currently serving a couple of customers.
She's currently serving.
Oh, Jesus. Clay Queen.
Jesus fucking Christ! See what I had to
He
do
was
with?
also probably a drag queen.
No.
He could have been.
No.
How'd you know?
Because I wrote the character.
Ah.
So, as you guys are coming into the bar,
That's what I was thinking.
there are a few people who are here. Some of them are waiting for service. There's a little bit of music playing. It appears to be Deville is playing again. And yeah, it's a quiet night from the looks of things.
So we shall probably go up and check where Ango is then, shall we?
Give me a minute. Right. Hello. Okay. There we go. Thank you. Big fig. Oh, there it is. I need my figures list.
Oh.
Okay. Good afternoon. How are you doing?
Not bad, thank you. Remind me what your name is again?
We haven't had a
Gamur. Gamur.
Gamur.
You could just say good afternoon, madame, if you don't want to try and pronounce her name.
Oh, I know it now. I can pronounce it now.
That magic.
Is Ango around for viewing?
I'm afraid he's stepped out for a couple of minutes. I can help you though.
Is he okay?
Yes, as far as I'm aware.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
He better be. He's my husband.
Yeah, okay. If anyone would know, it'll be you. Yeah. What were we going to check for?
If he's doing okay with some
Oh,
work that we've done for him.
Yes, we did a little job for him not too long ago. Does he? Do you know much about all of that stuff? I imagine you do, but I don't want to assume.
I know everything my husband does.
Perfect.
Well,
We just
obviously there are secrets a man keeps.
of course, naturally. No, we're just inquiring as to the state of his friend in the force.
Ah, Mr. Well,
Yes.
Yeah.
More like
Yes,
Mr.
we
Roche.
share
from
your
Greece.
disdain for him.
he is a charmer.
Mm.
I don't suppose you...
Would that we were.
No.
I know.
We were asked not to. Yeah.
Most fitting.
We were trying to find someone that could replace him, but
Well-
no dice so far.
I haven't heard anything negative. I know that he was getting
Tested.
his usual set
Mm.
over something that had not been sorted, but that seems to have stopped now.
I believe that was what we
Yeah,
did.
that's probably us.
We're probably the people
We
that
took too
sorted
long.
it.
Well, I'm glad to see that you have dealt with it now. I've heard nothing that would indicate that it wasn't satisfactory, but if you wish to confirm with Angor when he gets back, I'll let him know that you're looking for him.
Okay. Yeah, that would be good if you could.
Will do. Is there anything else I can get for you? We still have... She taps the book. More work is always available. Plus, there is a gentleman who is looking for some workers at the moment.
Yeah, that's.
I take a look over to the gentleman what she pointed it up.
There is a man. He's human.
Mm-hmm.
He is blonde, short-cut hair, very tidy, blue eyes with little round spectacles. He is sitting very prim, very proper in a white shirt, black waistcoat.
Is it not?
I thought they were going a different.
Yeah.
Mr. Jones, so you have found the artifact for me. How convenient. Oh wait, no, Indiana Jones isn't here tonight, is he?
No.
That's got to be a different note. Dr. Jones.
What other
Well,
jobs do you
we'll-
have in the book?
We might as well go and talk to him as well.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see what's in the
Yeah,
book.
book first and then
Let me
Is
see
anyone
what book
speaks
says.
Because if there's a really
Loyalty-
fun one,
human man.
Loyalty to anger comes before.
Loyalty to the Nazis.
Yes.
We're assuming he's a Nazi because of the round glasses and the blonde hair and blue eyes.
It
I'm
could
not gonna
just
lie.
be-
The Nazis that not a Nazis.
They don't exist yet.
They
They
do.
do.
They
They
entirely do.
What
They're
do they-
just not in power yet.
what are they
They're
called?
the nosies.
Yeah.
What are they called? The Nazis.
No, in the
No, in
The Nazis. Well, maybe not.
Hold on.
No,
Wait,
they're,
hang on.
they're the nosies.
The National Socialist Pristinian Workers' Party. They're the nappies.
oh no, into the nappy
It
party.
is the nappy party.
I love that that actually wasn't something I deliberately planned, but it just worked out so well.
There you go. You're welcome.
Okay.
We love the nap.
I
No,
do
we
not
don't love
have
the
that.
nap.
We don't love the nappy party. No one loves the
We're
nappy
playing
party.
evil characters, we're not that evil.
Yeah.
I don't have the notes specifically from the ones I did last time, I'm afraid, because I have lost the things. This thing did restart over it, and
Oh no.
Boo.
That's all right. We can
Oh.
have all shiny new ones.
We can.
All surprises.
It'll be lovely.
I can easily do new ones, though. That's simple enough.
Hopefully some.
This is where it goes.
Beast
An
fight
old lady
stuff?
needs
Yeah.
walking across the street.
Hopefully,
What?
maybe some slaying of beasts.
That's the weather. That's the weather generator.
Well, that's not it.
We would like you to make it rain.
With money, we thought you meant money.
Oh.
Darn
It's
it.
good at the strip club.
Yeah.
Or a speakeasy.
Huh?
Speakeasies.
Well, it'd be
Speakeasies, not necessarily strip clubs at the same time, but
No.
it could have been.
Sorry.
Speakeasies were typically places that just did illegal alcohol, or in this case, essence.
True.
Okay. That's a bit on the big side.
That's what she said.
Shut up.
So,
That was Ed. That wasn't Ox.
Yeah, that's a bit too long for one. Hold on.
You're teeing us up for these, mate.
Jesus Christ, I'm just.
You are teeing us up for these.
What kind of catalog are
This
you
one
looking at?
quest is like a full page and a half.
That's
So,
quite impressive.
Fun.
Are these Rangend or are these
Oh, yeah.
previous ones that you've made?
these are random generated because I
Bloody
didn't
hell.
have specific
plan
ones planned for this because
That's
I
quite impressive.
planned something else instead.
Steal the mayor's
What-
car again.
What did you plan and how can we get there to
Don't worry
make
about
this
it.
fulfilling for yourself?
Don't worry about it. Do what
Okay.
you want to do. Right.
It's to do with the nosies,
Okay.
with the nappies even.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
What we got?
I mean, we
There-
will still go to
The nappies.
the nappies. Yeah.
We have a request for some help up at the necropolis.
Ooh, the pyramids.
Oh.
The necropolis, yeah,
Yes.
the pyramid
The
complex outside of town.
There
Oh,
is
yeah.
a big pyramid
I
at the
suppose
edge
the
of town,
necropolis
which
is
is
on the top.
supposed to be where everybody gets buried.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
That sounds great. I mean, in fairness, we are also tooled up for undead combat, so
We
that's-
are.
Let me see.
So,
See
Yeah,
what-
right.
just
Right,
see what-
right that one.
Yeah,
Right that
what
one.
do I
down,
do?
big time.
There is also a escort mission, which
Oh,
will
what?
have you escorting a
Old lady.
exotic goods.
Oh, that
Uh,
sounds quite similar to our previous engagement with the Yakuza, doesn't it?
This one will be going to the south though, and it will be going by a road.
Oh,
let's just hope it's not living exotic goods.
It's
exotic goods read people.
Yeah,
it's,
Oh.
it's essence.
Okay. that's
thank
fine.
God. Yeah.
So
Possibly some other things as well, but it will be like goods, not people.
good. That's fine.
That's fine.
I would point out she is from North Africa.
Ooh.
She's from North Africa.
And he was just asking if it was people.
Yeah. North Africans were some of the most prolific slavers
This
in the
is true.
entire world. For not long before this either.
No. Right. There
So
is.
we've got help at the pyramids, delivery of essence. Oh, we
Mhm.
don't know his essence.
We've got somebody who is looking for kind of, how should I put this, private detective work,
Ooh.
looking into a series of murders.
Oh, that sounds
okay.
interesting.
It was us.
I'm given to understand that the nature of the murders is somewhat related to our business.
Oh, so
Oh.
they want to keep it on the hush hush.
Calm
Okay.
down, road.
Let me see what else we do.
Well, you commit
any
enough
of
murders,
these
you
sound
kind
good.
of figure out how they happen.
So you guys have just dealt with the vampire, so I'm crossing that one right off the
Ah.
because you're not fighting another fucking vampire.
No, that would be a little much.
See,
Turns out we go to the necropolis. What is it? Oh, it's a fucking vampire again.
I'm not,
He
sending,
just moved in.
I'm not sending you to go save a city from a devil because that wouldn't work in this world.
Mm-mm.
Unless it's a politician.
Later.
Wouldn't you be further than level 5?
Goblin King. Yeah, no, that's not.
Goblin.
Goblin King.
Yeah, that's not going to be relevant here.
Gareth.
That's reasons.
Mm.
Um,
Well, it would be the Goblin premiere, wouldn't it?
The
there's
Goblin.
another
Goblin.
fucking vampire thing.
Oh my god, this Ranjen loves vampires today.
Oh, there's one.
It's a big Twilight.
There is an opportunity to help transport. This is legitimate work on this occasion.
Oh,
You'd be escorting some sort of magical device which needs to be moved further into the country so that it can be used for some purpose. The exact details I am a little unclear of, but I'm sure you could get that from your contact.
okay.
And let me just see. There's another one looking for some security for a essence run.
Yeah.
And
I just want to kill something.
I don't think that you're quite ready for that one.
What is it?
Somebody is looking for people to help them hunt down and slay a dragon.
Oh, we could do that.
I have a feeling we might know the man who.
Yes. Is there a name attached to that?
It's a woman by the name of
It's a woman.
Bisella.
Oh,
Stella.
that's different to the other person
Mm.
who wants to kill a dragon.
Another dragon? Oh my god.
Who are you thinking of this particular dragon?
The
Sorry.
Colonel.
The Colonel.
Oh yeah,
Colonel.
yeah. No, this is different.
Yeah.
No, maybe that is a bit outside our reach. I think you're right.
Oh, I just want to kill someone, wouldn't I?
Yeah, maybe not a dragon. The dragon will kill you before you kill it. Most
I
of the
swear to
time.
God, if I don't get to use some of my abilities before I die,
Don't worry, we'll get
I'm
to it.
absolutely gonna kill someone.
I suppose you could always.
Your own character.
I suppose there is always. There's supposed to be rumors of some sort of were-rat infestation.
Where? Ooh. Where's that?
Where at?
Where? Yeah, where at? Where at? Where at?
Probably down in the docks area.
Oh. Have a look into that, I suppose. Well, we'll take those away. We'll mull over them. I think we will have a little chat with
The nappy man.
a friend in the corner.
Do you need a nappy man?
He's like,
If we go over and this NPC starts going, hello, my friends.
I need you to kill an American.
Yeah.
Like a cowboy.
I need you to find an archaeologist. He goes by the name of Dr. Jones. Because he can't pronounce the J.
Would you like to go over to see him?
Yes.
Yes.
Greetings. Are you friends of Ango?
We are, yes.
Now it's
Say that in a way.
Just to check. This is a French accent, right?
No, I just.
Is he meant to be German?
He is German, but it's not that German.
He's meant to be German, but he's not a Nazi.
Well,
he's a
he
nappy.
doesn't sound like that guy.
He doesn't sound like, Dr. Jones.
He isn't a walking character.
Oh.
I would laugh if he said hard to kill Lawrence.
Yeah. I would like you to...
I would like you to kill your companion. Right now, please. It's the only way I can get hard anymore.
Oh, my God.
The
Oh,
blood
he's
of elves.
that kind of Nazi.
Yeah, no. As, he invites you to sit.
Mm-hmm.
Sid?
Good dog. Good one.
Do you sit on the floor?
Do
it. roll a charisma save.
That's an 8.
You said
Sounds like you sit on the floor, mate.
Your choice. I ain't gonna.
Floor.
No, I must have a chair.
Fair. Yes, we will take a seat.
I will stand.
So,
Yeah, we are led to believe that you have some work.
I have some work of a sensitive nature that I need to have dealt with in the not too distant future.
Please,
This is fine.
go on.
The middle name is sensitivity.
Well, this is a little difficult for me to. I can't get into.
You're doing a German accent
sorry.
very well.
A little difficult for me to discuss. Introductions.
Yes.
My name is Frederick von Gotha. I work for a somewhat prestigious banking institution, and we have had a item of ours purloined.
Oh, right. Okay.
Unfortunately, while we would normally go through official channels to get this, I'm now French again. Official channels to get
All the Germans are from the Alsace region.
Yeah.
It's all there.
to get this resolved. It is currently in a diplomatic bag.
Oh.
Now, obviously, my company can have no business to do with this.
Mm.
We cannot touch this with barge pole.
Mm-hmm.
However, if this bag was to be mislaid or intercepted, now French, mislaid or intercepted, and its contents was to fall into my hands, I would be happy to reward those who returned our stolen item.
I see now English.
He's given up on accent.
I have spent many happy years in London.
Many happy years in London, and now I've turned into what is this? This will do.
This is a very camp German.
Now
Like,
I am going with this accent. This I can work with.
yeah,
Friedrich von Gotha. So
Golfer or
Gotha.
Gotha.
G-O-F-E.
Might be Goth.
Double F-E-R.
G-O-F-F-E.
Oh, Gotha.
G-O-F.
F-E.
He's a
Now,
banker.
obviously, I cannot. I cannot have any direct involvement in this. But if you would be able to get me this item, say the next week when that diplomat is supposed to be in this city, I would be most grateful, and I'm sure my superiors would also be able to offer perhaps a sizable reward or favorable terms if you are looking for a investment. Now, I will not be able to discuss the specifics unless you accept the mission.
Sounds fun.
I think we can probably do this, I reckon. What do you think, gentlemen?
Sounds like fun.
Yes.
Now, to be clear, I do not want the diplomat. If you can avoid-
Understandably. He's a public figure, or they are a public figure.
Can they fall down and hurt themselves?
so long as it does not lead back to us, yes.
Ah,
but
brilliant.
we'd prefer it if you could do this quiet.
We can do quiet.
It was taken quietly. We'd like to have it taken back even more quietly.
Understandably.
Now, well, if you are in agreement, perhaps we should retire to somewhere.
A little more private. Yes.
I have
And
a.
if we have rooms upstairs.
Oh, I was going to suggest my car. It is available.
It's up to you, my friend. If you wish to, you can.
The rooms are probably more roomier. And
Yes,
not
there may well
very
be a little more
cramped.
space in the room.
You might be surprised.
Yeah, we'll sit in the car.
Which car is yours?
He points out the window, and you lean round. There's
Mhm.
a fairly sizable limo down the road.
Ah,
Yes.
let's go with the car. I poke my head back in. Let's do the car. Let's do the car.
Am I going to be comfortable?
Is he going to be comfortable?
Should be. Hold on. Let me just check the scale of this vehicle.
You break the axle of the limo.
No, he can't. Yes, you should be okay. It might not have the most headroom, but it should be still good.
Does he mind that we're tooled up?
Are you obviously toting your weapons?
No.
Not
Are they in like holsters that are
There's-
tucked away?
revolver, Wakizashi cane, shotgun on a lanyard round the side. Big coat over the lot.
Oh, the coat is over the top. Then he's no problem.
Okay, that's fine.
If you're like toting multiple guns in your hand,
Here is my Thompson.
if you had like a pistol at your hip, no problem.
Mhm.
If you had a shotgun on your back, that might be an issue.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, that would be an issue anyway.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm walking with my axe. So.
Oh, but that's a thing, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
a dwarven affectation.
That is absolutely fine.
Isn't that hammer, not an axe?
I
It's a
have.
warhammer.
Yeah, so it's a hammer.
The hammer? I can't
Yeah, I
remember.
thought it was a
Yeah.
warhammer.
I have a warhammer. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if you lead the way to your car, I'm sure we could discuss that quite happily.
I think so.
Very good. He leads you out of the bar.
Mhm.
You notice that he does walk with a very slight limp.
Okay. How old is this man? By the
He
way?
looks to be like late 30s.
War veteran probably.
Took a bullet from you.
If he was late
Right.
30s in the first war, he would probably have been in his early 20s ish.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
But it is only a slight one. It's not like crippling. It's just like, ow.
Yeah. But mind you, like even a small shrapnel wound, if it hits the right place, that'll give you a
Or you
thing
could
that
just
you
twist his
carry
ankle
around.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Or he could have twisted his ankle yesterday. That is
Yeah.
actually.
He could. I think
But
he'd have gout.
But
Yeah.
it's no, trust me, he doesn't have gout. If he had gout, he would be screaming with every step. I can tell you that from
I seem to
first-hand experience.
I
Maybe
seem
you
to
should go
remember
from videos.
shooting this man in the leg.
Huh?
I seem to remember shooting this man in the
Oh,
leg.
I thought you looked familiar. I tried to kill you. I missed, but I tried.
I won't miss this time.
Let me check my bounties. Oh, you're not in luck.
As you head over towards the vehicle, you can
Mhm.
see that this is an Ibanoa Charin.
No, I don't know either.
Something German, I imagine.
You could do a technology check on it if you wanted to, or a history check.
I'll do a technology check.
I'll do
Why not?
street
I'll do
smarts.
history.
Street smarts. I didn't think that was an option.
It's not.
I was
Oh,
going to say
what do you want?
technology.
Technology or history.
That'll be a 16 on technology for me.
Okay, I'll come back to you in a second.
It's 11
Of
technology.
okay, you've heard of this company. It is printed on, well, not printed. It is lettered on the front. You know this from the war. These were a arms manufacturer and engine manufacturer.
Hmm.
Very good quality. you also know them from the war, but you also know that they make very nice, high quality luxury vehicles. They are technically a Mos Doran company, but most of their manufacturing is done in Sardinia these days.
Mosvaran being
Spain.
ooh, okay. So they've outsourced to the Germans then, the Sardiinians, yeah.
Which is French.
Oh no, it's
No, Cahosen, sorry. Cahosen, that's
I was going to
Italy,
say,
sorry.
yeah.
So it's mostly made in Cahosa these days.
France. Oh, right, okay. And did we know them from the war because they were on our side?
They made aircraft engines, which you guys had. Well,
Mhm.
not you guys specifically, but
No, but our side had.
also guns they made.
So, as someone who grew up in that country, would I have advantage on the history check?
No, because this is relatively recent that they've been manufactured over there. But you would have the history check. Or technology check, your choice.
It's
Oh,
not
I
You
cheap.
can
rolled
do
12,
one.
so-
12. Okay. Yeah, you know that this was a manufacturer of stuff during the war. You think they may be making stuff these days, but you don't know the specifics. You two both know that they made stuff in the war
Peach or
and
peach.
that they also produce luxury vehicles. Very well regarded luxury vehicles.
Would you like to smell American freedom?
It's
American freedom.
Yeah, look, it is Mountain Dew American
Freedom
freedom. because
fusion.
it's got the American eagle on it and everything. Look.
Oh my god.
Freedom.
I like the
This is
sound
gonna
of
be
his job. It smells like money.
It smells like arches and lemonade.
Doesn't smell that bad, amazingly. Yeah, that does smell like arches and lemonade.
American freedom, it's gunpowder and
That's
disappointment.
Smells like,
Arches and lemonade.
Peach snaps.
smells like peach.
Well, at the
Arches
moment, this sounds like it should be smelling like fake tan and the tears of women.
It's-
Or anyone that isn't a cis white
Yeah,
male.
cis white male. That
Actually,
is,
quite a lot of cis white males, even.
yeah.
Yeah,
smells
pretty,
like
Anyone that
Unwanted
isn't a
children.
cis white middle class male or above.
pretty much.
Not even middle class.
Yeah.
They don't really have a middle class over there. Not that they acknowledge.
No, I suppose not.
Anyone
Anyway.
that doesn't have money.
Mm.
And even then, some of them are like, yeah, this guy's a moron.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so this is
And yet they still voted for
this
him.
is a fancy ass car.
Mm.
He opens the door for you.
I will get in.
The interior of this car is set up so that there are two bench seats facing each other, and there's a couple of they're called the mother-in-law seats at this period of time, which
Okay.
can fold out.
Oh, like in the taxi kind of seats.
Yeah, but they're mounted on the side.
Okay.
Now, the specifics. Hold on, I need to check I've got the nation right since I fucked up once already.
Thank you.
And my memory is made of poop.
Ooh.
What?
yeah,
Does freedom not have a good aftertaste?
no.
Oh, just like the Afghanis found
Smell
out.
that.
Lilt.
No. That does not smell like milk.
Did you please stop fucking about?
Sorry.
No, not us.
Yeah.
He's talking to his computer.
I mean, you would explode if you did that.
I would. And not in a good way.
Fuck's sake.
You've missed us, Ed, don't lie.
Oh yeah, love it,
Okay.
loving it, living the dream.
To be fair, I'm surprised Laura's not coming and kidnap the dog.
I have offered. but
Right.
She hasn't.
The
No, she hasn't.
the
Oh,
the diplomat in question is from Narisica.
I got that one. Which is that?
It's the most southerly state in Sud Galentia.
Oh, Texas.
Sud Galentia.
That's Argentina. Ooh, 10 points to me.
Inspiration for actually remembering that.
can you do us a little? Can you do us a little favour?
No. Yeah.
V. Can you, if when you have time, can you write us a little chart that has like the real world equivalent and the names? Is there anyone?
Did you put that in? I don't know if that ended up in the chat.
Oh, in that case, I'll put it in the chat. then.
Yeah,
but
if you
it
could,
is
that'd be
available
grand.
for you.
Yeah.
So anyway, but suffice to say, It also has, it tells you the nation's full name, the nation's abbreviations, the denonym, the continent/region, the capital, currency, symbol for the currency, the exchange rate to the Galentian dollar,
I don't think it's.
Oh no,
It's a very top one.
I've seen it.
and
Yeah.
the real world
Okay.
equivalent.
It's called Harbourlight Nations. The
is it-
very first document in the
And it's in.
the Discord.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome to
Right.
Documents and Rules.
If only we could all pay attention.
And then the
To be
literal
fair, I think
first
we all
one out.
focused on sort of everything underneath that, like the backgrounds, the
Yeah,
firearms,
fair.
and everything
At
else.
the time, that was what we needed.
And
Yeah.
it was right at the top, so it's easy to understand if that one's
Oh,
forgotten.
it's even got.
Ah, it's very cool. Thank you so much.
And it also tells you the currency and all that
Yeah.
shit.
No.
So,
Oh,
for
there we go.
instance, their currency is the Pazar, and its symbol is
How bizarre.
How
it's
bizarre.
currently worth
How
0.05 to the dollar.
What the fuck was that?
That was me booting it up on here because I'm downloading them all. Because just in case the internet goes a bit squiffy, and also for some reason some of
You.
that was quite impressive.
I thought you
Some
weren't
of
supposed to
the-
get gas until later.
Yeah. Also,
I
some of
was
the
gonna
links
lift them
aren't
over
working
down.
terribly well for me.
Wow.
So, and we don't know exactly what they plan to do with it from here, but I imagine they're going to try and get a flight down to their capital.
Mm.
Your city is quite often used as a stopping off point internationally.
What country are we talking about right now?
The one we-
Argentina.
Ah, yes. I found it. The Bizarre. We're going to have to try and not say bizarre.
So, this item you'd like us to acquire, is it on said representative?
It will be in the diplomatic pouch.
Any idea what this pouch looks like?
The thing with a diplomatic pouch is it does not have to be a specific design. It simply has to be marked appropriately, and it can be, well, it can be anything from a handheld manila envelope
Yep.
all the way up to a shipping crate.
Oh, shit.
However, the item we have is small enough that it could be carried in hand luggage. So I would imagine you are looking for a bag no bigger than that,
Okay.
or perhaps a suitcase.
Can you? I know we've just gone over this, but can we have something more specific as to what the item is? Is it a solid piece? Is it a document? What are we looking for?
I'm not at liberty to discuss too much about the item in question. However, do you want to try and persuade?
I'd love to. Yes,
I
please.
would also like to try and persuade him.
Well, seeing as
Come on, bro.
can I say before we rock? I say, seeing as we're going to be physically handling this object, we might even have to take it out of the diplomatic pouch.
Especially to check if it's not broken.
Yeah. We will physically be looking at it. So how can you not tell us what we're going to be physically holding?
Persuasion roll.
Do we get advantage for pointing that out? Or?
No, because he was already aware of that. He knows, but
Ooh, I'm not even going to try.
he's got his rules.
Dirty 20.
Add +0 on this. Okay.
19.
That was the first roll I did with
Okay.
my
19.
thingy.
Okay, between you all, he sort of looks away for a few moments. All right, but this is important. I need it to be back unopened. I don't want people to pry into this because this is information.
Right. Okay.
I would prefer it if you could simply bring the entire diplomatic bag to me.
Of course, naturally, if I can.
Understood.
we
If
will.
it turns out that the information has been damaged, that's fair enough. You were unaware. You did not see it. I can fully understand that. But if you bring it to me and it has been rifled through by yourselves, that will affect the price significantly because this is important that it is kept secret.
So the plan to swap whatever it was with something else would not work. So we can't leave the bag.
We might have to swap the entire bag.
If you are looking to swap the entire bag, perhaps if you could get some intelligence. Why am I going French? Perhaps if you can get some intelligence on the bag itself beforehand. He's probably planning to spend at least a little time in your city. It's something of a haven for entertainment, shall we say.
That's a delicate way to put it.
You know, we do have someone that can find some information out for us. That owes us a favor.
Who's that?
With the detective we did a job for.
He doesn't owe us.
No.
He doesn't know a shit.
No, we were doing the favour to do it for him. The other way
Not the
around.
detective. Sorry, the private investigator, not the detective.
You still haven't actually helped her.
Yeah, we haven't done
Yeah.
anything.
We're
We could still pay her to find information out for us because we're not exactly spies.
Are we expecting the diplomat to reach the city soon, or is he already here?
He is on the way here, but he is not traveling. He is not traveling quickly. He's in a zeppelin.
Oh.
Well, it should be easy to spot him coming in.
And the paperwork on that should be quite easy to find out.
I myself came here by airplane.
So you are not from the... I didn't know if there was a local branch of your particular bank in the city.
We don't have a local branch here. We have one in the capital.
Of course. Yeah.
But given the nature of this, it was felt better to send somebody back from home office.
All right.
I wonder.
From what we know... This is a question for Ian.
Yes.
From what we know, is there a further stop in Galentia for the Zeppelins, or is this the last one before international flights?
Zeppelins don't have to stop that often.
Mm-hmm.
As a general rule, if they stop here,
Mm-hmm.
if they're planning on then going south,
Mm-hmm.
then they would just go south.
They're just one continuous thing.
From this country.
Yeah.
They might stop off at another country closer by before heading on further. But they're unlikely to stop again in Galentia, the Federated States of Galentia. Federated Republic, sorry. It's not impossible, but it's more likely they'll stop at another country rather than in this one again.
I've got just for the players, I've got a real action movie plan coming together in my brain.
We going to board a Zeppelin.
Steal it on board the Zeppelin and then yeet ourselves out of the Zeppelin mid-flight.
That's a good idea.
It does sound like fun, doesn't it?
Zeppelins are quite big, and this country is quite fond of flight logs. If we can find out what time the Zeppelin is arriving here,
I can get you that.
that would be very handy.
And I will say this as well: if we do carry this out on the Zeppelin, he'll probably have his guard down because there will be he, as far as he's concerned, he's on the Zeppelin. He's on his way home. There's no problem.
I can't get you the tickets for the Zeppelin, but I might be able to give you a forward in advance.
Who says we need tickets? We could go on as crew. Masquerade as crew.
Now, that depends where the Zeppelin is departing from, what kind of crew they would have.
The crew aboard it will be Pristinian. They won't hire on more here.
Not even if the existing ones
disappear.
Yeah.
Stowaway?
Which country
Run
is
away.
They
Christina?
would bring
Germany.
on. They would cat. Hello, cat.
Cats.
Come here, kitty. I wish to pet you.
Well,
We could stow away.
I could disguise myself as crew, but you can do.
You are Cahosin,
Yes.
not Pristinian.
Those two countries are quite close. They share.
You are quite clearly a dog.
There are certainly members of
Yeah.
his species. Oh, sorry, kitty.
There was a lot.
Speak German?
Not that you know of.
Well, I'm asking you now. Do you speak Pristinian?
Yes.
Truthfully?
Yes.
Insight check.
We talking about James?
Are you
Or
telling the
Cat?
truth?
Yes, I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
Hello.
Then why are you rolling a deception check?
Because you're rolling an insight check. And you don't know whether it's deception or persuasion.
17.
Beautiful. 21.
Okay, I believe you. Well, in that case, you could be on board, and you can do that. We could use this week, or at least certain days within the week, to find out information about them, about the type of bag.
Mm-hmm.
We can pull off the swap mid-flight, and then pop out, and no one need know the difference.
That sounds like an excellent plan. But please do share your idea.
Go on.
We have a certain person that likes hosting parties for very, very rich people.
Oh, we
Oh.
do it as well, don't we?
Who's not adverse to underhanded tactics to get what he wants.
True.
Do we know if he's got any party coming up? Because he may already be going to a party.
That's true. That might be potential.
Because he did say that he was
Yeah,
open to entertainment.
that is why the
Lawrence is going to be so mad. He's built a character around flying, and he's not going to be the one getting on board the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
But this break, all we're doing is
That's
going to
part-
watch to the
That's
party.
part of the reason. Like, my whole character, I can cast slow fall on people, and I really want to do a parachute jump at some point so that we can do magical parachutes. But it's just dinner party after fucking dinner party at this point.
Well, ooh, you can look semi-human though. So
Well, barring the hair, I am human.
with the right disguise, you could be my ticket off there. We could jump.
How do you mean?
Well, I mean,
I'll take it off where?
off the Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that for the entire party.
Yeah.
Because slow fall, I can target up to 5 people.
Yeah.
I think. Including
We'd
myself.
have to figure out how to get the rest of them on board.
Well, that's what I'm thinking about. Stowaway, because how ubiquitous are dwarves in the world?
Fairly common, particularly in Balkans, southeastern Europe.
Okay.
Well, no, south, northwestern in this one.
Hmm.
Northwestern Yugoslavia.
Hmm. I mean, you'd all be like different states now, really.
Yep.
Zeppelins don't carry cargo, really, do they?
Air freight, air mail, basically.
Airmail.
And even then, they prefer airplanes.
I mean, we could stuff you in a massive airmail bag.
Have you considered
Or
just...
shipping crate.
Yeah, they don't do crate though.
Yeah, they don't do crates.
No,
'cause
that's
that's
the
pointless
thing.
weight.
You were going to say, have you considered?
Have you considered just buying tickets?
We could
That's a
have
lot of money. Will this is the character again?
Or you could get your flight boy to fly you up there, shoot up the Zeppelin, and pick up the bag from the wreckage.
No.
As funny as that would be, we have been asked to keep the diplomat alive if we
I know.
can.
I was doing a deliberately ridiculous suggestion.
Or that we were tempted.
I think we should speak to our favourite party man and see if he has a where's our envoy from?
Ooh.
Are we going?
Yes,
Is it going
there's-
to a far city? Or is it
We
going
can
to
always
another
get him to
country?
host a party on said Zeppelin.
Ooh. Did you what was that you
I said,
said?
are we going to a far city or a foreign country?
Oh, what? A far city or a foreign country?
Yeah.
Why?
It's going to a foreign country.
Hmm.
That's then it's about $100 plus
Ooh,
for each person.
that's a lot.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
it's
we need the
availability
advance,
by
so-
appointment as well.
Good God.
Well, it'd be a lot cheaper if we get invited on by
If we get invited on as the entertainment.
the mid-flight entertainment.
Oh, we don't have
Your guy.
I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah, because I offered to
It was-
prostitute
He
him.
was
For
basically like in his pocket,
What? What
the
do you mean?
In Greaves'
in Greaves' pocket.
Which one was?
His
the
character.
hoblet, the knob goblin.
The knob,
Bard.
Oh,
the knob goblin.
the Knob Goblin. That's a whole different thing.
And James, no one needs to know your nickname.
That was
Yeah.
genuinely a friend of mine's nickname at university.
Knob goblin.
The Knob Goblin.
Yeah.
I will tell you the story when the cameras aren't rolling.
There.
Good, because I really want to know why.
Mm.
Yeah.
Should we,
then.
should we go and visit our favourite
Greaves.
child killer?
Are we saying this in front of
No.
the guy? I was going to say.
See if he's got any parties coming out in the same time period that our esteemed person is going to be around, and see if he can get invited.
He's an Argentinian. I was just making sure.
and see if he's inviting any Argentinian diplomats, and if he needs any
Extra.
entertainment again.
And if he's not, we could suggest the party on the Zeppelin. I did.
If
the
he
zippity doodah.
we could say to him, if he invites the Argentinian, we would be willing to do our entertainment again for him free of charge.
Or potential security, if needed.
We're going to need to have a little bit of time to observe this diplomat as well. And we need to find out where the bag is, who has possession of it, what it is, if we're going to swap it.
So maybe not half of us entertainment, half of us security.
Oh no, I'm saying that the what we do is we take a couple of days to surveil him, potentially in his place of residence within the city, find out what we need to swap, how big it is, all of that kind of stuff. If he's keeping on his person, maybe he's just keeping it in his residence, and we can pop in, boff the guards on the head, and then get in, get out. You never know.
The mayor would more than likely be meeting with the diplomat.
Maybe. I don't know.
It's more of a chance of the other diplomat that we met meeting him.
Which other diplomat?
My greedy one.
He's not a diplomat, he's a senator.
Oh, yeah.
But you're right, the senator might meet with him. He has a larger stake in governmental affairs. It's not impossible. How would that help?
He may actually be friends with the mayor then.
Is anybody friends with the mayor?
No.
At the moment,
They
we have
pretend
not,
to be.
we have not met a single person that says a good thing about the mayor.
True.
That's because he's a dick.
Yeah, we have.
No,
We met his secretary, basically. You didn't say a good thing about him, you just said he likes that he doesn't have to deal with people because of the mayor.
he still doesn't like the mayor.
Charlie.
I'm saying,
So how about we go and visit our favourite party friend, find out what's happening with his eggs that we've still flipping got.
Yeah.
they're not. No, we don't have the eggs. We have the juice, his face masks.
We don't know what's in them. We've still got
We still got his
his little
suitcase.
suitcase lockbox thing. We have no idea what's in it.
Well, didn't we also put like a tracker in there?
No. I think Lawrence wants to put poison in it though, doesn't he?
You put a coin into it. That
Yes, we did. Because then, yeah. That's
Oh,
what I
you
was
want to make
thinking.
special coins?
Yeah, because that's. Yeah, no, that's right.
Yes, yeah, it's sewn into the lining, isn't
Yeah.
it? So, yeah. Right, shall we go and see him then?
Yes,
and
we'll
see
go
if he's
see
got any
Graves.
parties and if he's meeting with any Argentinians.
Did you want any more information before you go?
Well,
Do
have
you-
we had discussed pay with this bloke yet or not?
No.
Discuss,
We need to discuss
discuss payment and maybe if he knows where the guy is staying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are the two things that we'll need.
The flight that he is coming in on, I will write down for you.
When did you in? 5. 5 what? Days? Hours? 4.
3.
The flight is Prostinia 415. He is staying at Hotel Piedmont.
Where?
Hotel Padmont.
Piedmont.
Hmm?
Piedmont.
Piedmont.
P-I.
Not as in the Italian.
Same
Oh,
spelling, but
Piedmont.
Piedmont. But it's same spelling, but it's not. It's named after a person in this world.
N-O-N?
M-O-N-T.
Piedmont.
Piedmont, Sardinia.
I don't know which room he'll be staying in. I think that's to be arranged when he gets here. But I would imagine he'll go for one of the big suites.
Delicious.
That might not be a bad place to hatch the plan, actually. Depending on, we could sneak in when he's sleeping. You
I
never know.
believe I could probably get you the plans for the hotel, although I don't know exactly which floor he'll be on.
I think that would be a good. I think that would be a good first port of call. I reckon. Yeah, let's have a look at that.
Aside from that, is there anything else I can get you?
You what is the pay for this job?
That's open to negotiation. The current offer I have is 1,000. Actually, no. Hold on. He would say it in his own currency first of all. Let me do the calculation.
Yeah.
$1 million.
It actually might be that with the price of the Prosmark these days. So calculator. So
Yeah, oh god, that's bad.
yes.
Yeah.
Brain. How do I change this? How would I change a value of? Oh, it's times. No, it's divided
If
by.
you
Yeah.
want, no, hang on. If you're wanting, Jesus, currency conversion. Fucking hell, how do you do this?
Right.
A pound is that many dollars, so a plus mark is that many cents.
Maths.
So, hang on a minute, let me just do a little test. If that comes out the right way, then I know that's correct.
Well, it comes out the left way.
Shut the fuck up. Let him do his math.
Yeah, so it's the value
Yep.
in Prosmark times 0.06, and that'll be the value in dollars.
Okay, I've got the value in dollars.
You got the value in dollars?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
That's the problem. I'm like, I need to convert this into what he's paying you, or what he wants to pay you.
What was the flight called?
Pristinia 415.
So you got the value in dollars, you said, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So it would be divided by
Okay.
the value in dollars divided by 0.06. And that would be the value in Prosmarks.
Okay. I'm willing to pay 17,000 Prosmarks.
So that is 17,000. And is that each or as?
This
That's
is the
fine.
full pay. This is the opening offer, obviously.
Yes.
It's $1,000 near enough.
That's
It's $200 a piece. That is.
Which is pretty good.
That is pretty good.
that's pretty good.
She said 200 a piece.
Yeah, so that's been
For a party of 5, as we usually are, that's near enough $200 a piece. It's actually $1,020 if you want to be really pedantic. It is a very good payout. I will say this: we are literally tangling with foreign governments now.
Yeah.
This is if we go through with this and we pull this off, if any kind of heat comes back to us, this is going to be a lying low for a good long while type job.
Yeah.
Is $200 a pop worth it for that amount of time out of the game? And I don't mean the game as in this, I mean the game as in the world.
Yeah, because that'd be a lot of money we'd be losing on other jobs anyway.
Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if we try and up the fee, because he's coming to a criminal enterprise to get something off of a literal government,
What's the highest?
and they're a bank. They can afford to pay it.
What's the highest you'll go?
He's not going to say that in negotiation.
No.
He adds $20.
Um,
Actually, no. You ask him that? Do you actually ask him that in character?
No.
try for 50% more. I know it's only an extra $100 each, but that's
But it is each.
yes,
For an
exactly.
extra $500. What about if we ask for double and then negotiate our way down to half?
They're a bank.
Mm-hmm.
What about? They're not a local bank.
No, they're not.
I will.
Go on. Tell me what you're thinking. I'm not catching you.
Keeping illegal money offshore.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
They are using criminal enterprises to do work. We can offer to be repeat customers of helping them, and they can also look after our money.
It's not a bad idea.
Would there be the chance of other ways of
Additional ways
additional
of
payment
payment.
instead of just cash?
What do you have in mind?
We would be looking at having a bank account offshore from here that is
Oh.
accessible for the money, such as the money that you are paying us.
Free of local regulation.
Yes.
Yes, you catch your drift.
And that way, if you would need our help in the future, it would streamline your paying us because you wouldn't have to.
Persuasion roll.
Mm.
No advantage on this.
Can
I'm
I
afraid.
give him advantage on this, considering we've just been discussing this whole thing?
I'll allow it, but it's
I am proficient in persuasion
this is
as well.
pretty difficult.
It can't be that
19.
bad. I'm gonna say. Can't be that bad. You've got 15
And,
as your lowest.
You would have somebody in the local area that would be on hand to help you in the future. It would be quite simple for you to allocate the money into the bank account for you in the future as well, if you would need our help again in the for other jobs.
It's a very worthwhile suggestion.
Well, are you just negating pay altogether?
No,
No,
we're still getting paid.
No. We're still getting paid the $1,000.
But still, $200 a head plus a bank account doesn't seem worth it.
That negates all the tax we have to pay on all
Still
the money
doesn't-
that goes into it in the future.
Still doesn't seem worth it for having to, if shit hits the fan,
Which it might.
which is very, very likely, considering one, we're going to be in mid-air,
Mm.
Mm.
two, nothing we ever really plan to do goes right.
This is also
And,
true.
3, not to sound rude, but they're a bank for a country with a collapsing economy.
They are also that. This is true. Maybe
And
we
given,
should. yeah.
given the way that things are going to progress, sort of
In about 3 years'
in
time.
about 3 years' time,
Yeah.
not that we know this is going to happen.
But we are aware of the rise of the Nazi Party.
Not fully yet. I mean, there's like
This world's version of Hitler is already the Chancellor.
in 1930.
Yeah,
Oh right, yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's-
he wasn't president, but he's already the Chancellor.
Mm.
We know this is happening.
Is that and that could, if we get caught dealing with these guys
Mm.
and with everything that's about to happen,
Not that we know that.
Not that
we
we-
don't know
not
that.
that we know that that's going to happen.
But
We
we
can make an
can-
assumption.
Is there a
considering-
bit of writing on the wall at this point? is
Yeah,
what
I mean,
we're thinking,
could
I
that
suppose.
then affect our employability to other people?
We could
That's
make
not
that assumption considering the last time that country had an economic crisis, something similar happened.
When was that?
World War One.
What do you mean?
The last time they had slight troubles.
They didn't have troubles on any.
How was it World War One?
No, no, it was nothing like that.
Oh, was it 2 that they had troubles with?
Yeah, that's the period we're in now.
Ah,
Yeah.
And is $200 a head worth risking our employment?
I think we should at least ask for double for this.
I
I
think
think.
asking for double makes more sense than
Right, yeah. We'll say that we would do it for 400 head instead of 2.
Make a persuasion check. You have disadvantage because this is a big ask.
Well, that would be a 4.
I mean, would you like me to make it instead?
Yes, I will
I mean,
use
it's up
my.
to you. Ian.
I'll use
He's
my-
already rolled.
I'll use my
Right.
inspiration.
Oh,
can
right.
roll it.
Okay.
Is that okay?
That's not how that works.
No, I was
Okay.
going to say.
So I have to roll it again.
What is this? Is again. What's your persuasion?
My persuasion is +2.
Why are you rolling it?
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
don't know.
because Dave likes to
Okay.
take charge sometimes.
What is your persuasion, by the way?
My persuasion, I get advantage, and it's +5.
Oh yeah.
So
No, I
that
negate
advantage is
advantage.
negated. Yeah.
So it's just a straight roll with your +5.
But I do roll shit.
This is true.
Almost.
Oh no, he's bringing out the new dice.
Cthulhu, don't fail me now. Oh, that's not too bad.
Plus 5.
That's 16.
Were you doing anything?
No.
You're not?
Guiding.
I can guide. Can I guide him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Okay,
always
I,
do it.
thought, I thought that would have been quite obvious in going.
It-
"Oh,
I mean, you can do it if you wish, or you could not if you wish.
20. That's 20.
Natural 20.
I can't afford to go that high. I could afford to go a little higher.
Go on. Make us an offer.
Yeah, making that sound like a can't refuse.
1,250.
What was it before?
We'll be entangling with.
So,
Okay, yeah.
you asked for 2,000.
Yeah.
He offered 1,000 originally, but now he's offering 1,250. He's gone up by a quarter, basically.
We'll be entangling ourselves with governmental figures. If things go sideways and we have to lay low at all, that's not going to be enough. 1,500 minimum.
Persuasion.
James.
Are we allowed to do that? He can do it on behalf of the party. May I give him advantage from this, as I've said it and I've got proficiency in
I'll
persuasion?
guide you again.
I'm cheering you on in the background.
So weird you not being a bard.
I know, it's fucking annoying.
Ooh, hello. That's
18.
18 plus 2, so that's...
No,
20 already.
no, that's 16.
Oh, that's 18.
So that's 18.
Plus 5.
It's 23.
Okay. I can do 1,500.
And we set up a bank account?
I can do it, but you're going to have difficulty accessing it.
How's that?
Our nearest branch is in the capital city.
How far away is the capital city?
That's like a few hours drive.
Is it can they do like I don't know, like telegraph banking, is that a thing now? Can we open it and interact with it via
Probably
telegraph?
there is a way of doing that, actually.
Okay.
I don't know the specifics off the top of my head, but I'm going to say yes. But the proviso is that you have to get the money sent to you.
So is there like a
There'll be
shipping charge? And...
Yeah, there'll be a shipping charge and sending money to it. There'll be a shipping charge and
My-
there'll be time as well.
My thoughts with this is we can use it in the short term, before everything goes to shit, to have other people send money to us. So if we're transferring money through other underworld contacts,
So
They
then
can-
it gets washed
yes.
in the system coming to us.
Yeah.
Fair.
And if we ever need to reach it, we have enough cars to drive there.
Yeah. If we need to physically go there.
If we do physically need to go to the capital, yeah.
You might even be able to do a deal with a local bank to do a sort of transactional agreement with them where they will honour checks from your account.
Ah, interesting.
But that is something you'll have to talk with a local bank and arrange.
But that way we can have dodgy money sent into it, and then we can transfer it, checking it.
And then
out.
it'll get washed both
Yeah.
times. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Okay, so you're setting up a dodgy banking empire already.
You say this like this wasn't going to happen, Ian. It's
Exactly.
us.
I said already.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We're playing gangsters. It's
Yeah, this is literally what we're here to
It-
do.
Once you have too much money physically in your pocket, it's the only logical next step.
Okay.
You've got
It's
a,
either that or you start burying it in your back garden.
which bad feeling have you got about
he
it?
doesn't want to be Al Capone.
It's just
And we're not leaving the money in there for long periods. It's just
Yeah, you're worried
Transferring
about the
through.
bank collapse,
yeah.
and you're also worried that they might be
It,
put us in bad light.
I just get the feeling that this is going to go horribly wrong.
Well, doesn't it? That's part of the
Oh,
fight.
And then
because
our,
even-
our plan will go
In
on.
that case, you're
In that case, you're going to have like a time skip for about a year while you're in hiding.
And then we'll be playing different characters.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily dead. It could just be that you are away.
We've got
I
3
know.
different plans to get this going.
and knowing us, every single one of them is going to
But you're trusting that the dice will go badly and that we will make poor decisions.
because I
We
know
can't-
who we are.
We can put together capable plans. We have
And
done
not
it
once have they happened properly.
Now, because we're bad at confronting problems when they happen, we need
We
to get
only
better
ever
at
make a
that.
good plan after we needed a good plan.
That's
I
good.
reckon we can. There are some good plans that we have here. I reckon we can do it.
I still reckon even if we think we've got a good plan, the dice is going to work against us.
That's part of the fun of doing.
Yeah, but that you kind of just got to roll with that. Mate. That's just part of the. That's just
It's
the
all
game.
gravy. Like,
And at the end of the day, mate, literally anything we do can be fucked by the dice.
if it
So
goes too wrong, we can still open up our shop. Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do a chop shop. We've got enough cars to start with.
Yeah.
And you could just go around stealing cars and just chopping them up, yeah. You've got somebody who can turn their engine blocks into coins.
Yeah. When are you going to start making grenades, by the way? When are we going to start flooding the criminal underworld with knockoff F1s?
Oh no!
Knockoff pineapple grenades. There's a grenade epidemic in the fucking city.
Just sitting
Every
down
gangster
behind.
and their mum is using grenades now.
We go and see what's his name?
Crazy cat.
No, the other guy up in his glass tower, and the entire city's just glowing.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, grenades become the self-defense weapon of choice.
Oh, is that a baby no problem, or is it a grenade?
Oh no, it's a grenade.
Well, that's part of the fun is dealing with problems. I mean, if you don't want to do it, we could do something else.
No.
Which would you have preferred? Would you prefer we just take the
Money.
1500 and run?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Go on, Toby, tell us.
No, it's a majority vote. Everyone's,
You're still part of the party. Your voice is allowed to be presented.
it's fine. Let's go.
so we have a money laundering option with a bank.
You don't have to put your name on the scheme. You could just have him set it up. So you have nothing involved at all.
I mean, to be fair, he doesn't have a name right now.
Yeah.
He's just got a borrowed one.
I don't have a name day. I haven't had a name day party yet.
Ooh!
Which I thought having the next year in the game. Well,
We need a big party to get you a proper name. And we need a big party to steal something. And we know a guy that can set up big parties. Why don't we kill two birds with one stone?
This does not look like a plan that you're down for, Toby.
no, because I know for a fact that that's going to go horribly wrong.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Why are we going to, people are going to, especially when we've already sort of introduced ourselves to the majority of the city,
Mm.
why are we going to be suddenly throwing a name day party
Yeah.
and inviting a diplomat?
Yeah, no, we wouldn't be doing that,
Yeah.
would we?
He could certainly throw you the party, though, if he wanted to do that.
I mean, we can cash that in with Greaves and dealing with that sort of
Some other time.
after we've dealt with
Yes.
whatever the fuck's going to happen with this.
But it would be a
it-
viable option.
Would you have preferred just to not do this one at all?
I mean, thinking purely with, obviously not that we know everything's going to happen.
Hmm.
It just doesn't seem, especially if we're wanting to build ourselves as a,
Criminal Empire.
yeah, exactly, as a criminal empire.
Mm.
If we get caught dealing with these guys,
But I know what you're saying. These guys aren't those guys yet. These guys are a bank that works in the Weimar Republic, basically. That's a clean Germany. It's a very clean Germany. Hitler is on the rise at the moment, but still currently, Germany is the most liberal country in the world. It's not got a good economy, but then nowhere it has a good economy at the moment. But it is still the cleanest country in the world. It is legal to be gay. It's legal to be basically anything you want in Germany, which is more than they can say for this country at the time. So, if anything, this is, people are looking at Hitler as a sort of blip on the radar. They don't know what's coming. We don't know what's coming.
We don't know who's coming.
not like that yesterday.
And also, these guys are a bank. And who was most involved in banking operations at the time?
I don't know.
The Jews. The Jews have historically, because they didn't really have much choice, they were involved in a lot of money-keeping banking operations. They always have been. So, if anything, this is probably one of the cleanest organizations in Germany at the time. So I reckon we're a lot safer than you're worried about.
And if you're that worried, we could go assassinate Hitler.
We could always go and kill Hitler before this happened.
If you can think of a reason to do it.
Ah, yeah.
Bad dude. I tried to kill him in World War One, and he got away from me.
He's fucking up the country where our money is being laundered.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how gangsters
And
would do
we
it.
don't like that.
Yeah.
What is it, Toby?
Oh fuck. I'm not sure if you've seen that there was a 24-year-old that was reported missing.
Oh no.
Police have found a body.
Yeah.
Like in Dublin, just found him.
That was this.
In Plymouth.
Yeah.
This recent news? Is it?
Yeah, literally. She was reported missing yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
It literally just popped up on my screen. I was like, otherwise I wouldn't have noticed. That's not ideal.
It's,
But anyway, yeah, no, I'm probably just overthinking and worrying too much about sort of shit. But
that's understandable. We all worry about.
I mean, considering, I never actually paid attention to history, so I don't really know the timelines of when shit went wrong. So
Shit hasn't gone wrong yet.
We've got a couple more years.
3
3 more.
3 more years. So Hitler established the office of Führer when he combined the office of President and Chancellor in 1933.
Right.
At that point, it's when shit started to really hit the fan. Because that's when you had the Night of the Long Knives, and Kristallnacht was the year after. And from that point, it just gets worse. 2 years later, he annexes Austria. The next year after that, he annexes Czechoslovakia. 1939, he invades Poland. That's the timeline of it.
Okay.
So we've got a long time yet, and the Nazis, while they are at the moment a popular political party, they currently have very little governmental sway.
And we could change that.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Go over, maybe give Ernst Röhm a bit of a kick up the arse, then he kills Hitler.
Or we just straight kill Hitler.
Yeah, we could do
Be
that.
like, you murdered my father, you bastard.
But you can't just kill
Why the
Hitler.
Princess
You got to
Bride?
kill the rest of them, because then Reinhard Heydrich takes over, and then you got the man in the high castle, and then it's awful.
you just go over there and you're like, you treated me very shittily at the PVD clinic during the war, so
You escaped my bullet in the trenches.
your paintings are crap.
There was a reason they kicked you out of art school. But yeah, no, it's not going downhill that badly yet. And to be honest, we'd only cultivate a really bad reputation if, when all of that kicks off, we still do business with them.
Also, don't forget, for a long period of time, the Americans were very much in bed with them.
Mm-hmm.
They were
A
also,
worrying long period of time.
interestingly, they were also in bed with the communists.
Yes, they were.
They still are to this day. The current leader, isn't he?
Mm. Oh, well, I don't really know if you could call Putin a communist.
He's not.
No.
He's
You
a
can just call him an
Stalinist,
asshole.
really.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah, he certainly is that.
Yeah, sorry, Como. Yeah, this was a bit of a history lesson.
It was a bit of a history lesson, sorry.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But suffice it to
It's
say,
my fault. I should have paid attention in English.
No, it's not. Maybe, man. No,
That's alright.
yeah,
You've
that's
had the
cool.
lesson now.
so
I stared at bird.
you could still back out of the job if you do not wish to take it.
Are you convinced now that it's not quite so bad as you thought?
Well,
Hell, if you
Fine.
wanted to, you could always examine what's in the bag after you get it and see if you're comfortable giving it over.
True.
Even though that might reduce your payment.
Well, depends on what it is. But we'll see. We'll see.
I mean, do we have mending?
You could reseal the bag,
Men's a
redo it.
single rip or tear.
Yeah.
as long as you're careful.
Just use a blade to cut
Let's open up. Just
thing open.
and you
That's
can,
a single cut.
As long as we don't cut through whatever we're trying to.
Yeah.
As Como points out, the Nazis were also in bed with the communists, particularly at this point in time.
They were, very much so, yeah. The Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact was very...
Oh,
well,
Como
not
was,
quite yet.
Como was not complaining, he was praising.
Oh, good. Oh, thank you.
But yes, suffice it to say, there are plenty of opportunities that, if this turns out that to be a bad idea, you can still back out of it. Or, hell, if it turns out that this is some nefarious scheme, you could actually raise attention.
Yeah, you never know.
Or we could sell information for more money.
We can.
Or it could turn out that this guy's literally just working for a bank.
Yeah. Which
In which
it
case,
probably is.
it's a nefarious scheme, but it's a bank.
Yeah. They said there are two things in life: death and taxes.
The two certainties of life, yeah. I reckon we're all right, Toby. I really reckon we're all right.
To make it more comfortable, we can look in the envelope, reseal it like nothing happened, and you wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
With magic. Just go whoop.
You could also just destroy what it is if you don't think it should be in anybody's hands.
Exactly.
And just say that.
And just close the bank account.
Yeah.
Withdraw the
just-
money.
Or just never use the bank account.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I reckon we're all right. I reckon we should take the job.
What are we up to on the game?
We've just been spending time,
Discussing the implications. And
yeah,
the
Teaching me
and-
about history.
yeah, and educating Toby about the timeline
Also-
of
and
when the
chat,
Nazis
actually.
pop in. Yeah. Oh yeah, and chat. Yeah.
Also, how cool does sneaking onto an airship sound?
And then parachuting off of it with the
With
thing what
secret
we
documents.
How much will Lawrence appreciate having an opportunity to be on an aircraft?
needed. Yeah.
How annoying will Lance be if we do it when he's not there?
We've got 10 minutes.
No, we're not gonna do that.
We've got 38 actually.
Yeah.
Plus, I will have time to actually draw up maps and stuff.
Yes.
So if you do decide to go on the aircraft itself, there are ways of getting on board. You could do the buying a ticket, which he has volunteered that he can help you with that.
Yes. I reckon canonically we will say, if that turns out to be the case and we do decide to buy the tickets, we will come to you and ask for the advance. So we should probably get an address for him to contact actually at
He
that point.
will pause, take out a business card and scribble something on the back of it.
Perfect.
Hands it over.
You
On the
read?
front, it's got his details
For
in
the
Pristinian.
pace. Oh right. Okay.
And on the back, he's got an address that he's staying at.
Cool.
You can also contact me via the phone.
Okay, dokie. Would you mind scribing that one down for us, if that's okay, Toby? That we've just got his staying address in the city.
Well, now that we have an address, we can do some research onto him.
You also have his address back in his home country as well.
Oh, ooh,
Well, not
that seems
his
like a
address,
dangerous piece
his
of
business
information
address.
to give to a crumble. Yeah.
It's his
know where you
business
live.
address.
Yeah. I know where you live. Yeah, so we could. You were saying we could sneak on. We could buy the ticket.
Yep.
We could,
Disguise
assumedly, we could sort of sneak on board.
You could try and sneak on board. There, it is going to be docked up at the big tower docking station.
It's
thing.
literally called a Zeppelin dock, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
something like that.
it's something like that. Anyway,
Yeah.
I think in your city it's called the Sky Dock or something,
Nice.
which
Yeah, that's nice.
you should be able to get in. Airline security is not that great this time period.
No, because who would think of putting a bomb on a plane or even or a Zeppelin? God forbid.
It'd have to be insane.
Yes, exactly. Why would you do that?
We could have your party thing first and get you renamed DB Cooper.
We might have to explain that one.
Yeah, that might not be.
Oh,
yeah.
that is a funny story.
It is.
Have you never seen
yeah,
Upper
we
Creek
could do
without
that.
paddle? Is Upper Creek without paddle where they find D.B. Cooper's corpse?
I have no idea. I haven't seen it.
Matthew Lillard, one of his early movies.
I haven't seen it.
It's not one I've watched.
But anyway, yes. So we could buy the ticket. We could sneak on board. I suppose we could do the impersonating as staff.
Fake IDs.
It
and
would
learn
be
how to
more
do it.
difficult though because only one of us actually knows German, and that's
You
you.
could always try to be ground staff as well.
That's true, actually. Yeah,
That would allow you to examine luggage going on and off the vehicle.
it would, but I doubt they'll allow the diplomatic bag out of their sight. From
Technically, if it's a diplomatic bag, nobody should be accessing it apart from the diplomat, but it can be going through transit. You can even send a diplomatic bag through the postal service.
you can, although if he's making the special trip to take it with him, I doubt he's going to even let it out of his sight. If not, let it off his person.
Given the nature of the item he's purloined, I would agree.
Mm. Yeah, that gives us something to think about. But he's got to sleep sometime.
And he's going to need security.
That is the good thing about a Zeppelin, though, as well. It's a very small space. There's not a lot of room for extra people.
No.
And I still have an invisibility potion.
So, do we know if he's bringing his own security or is he acquiring security here?
He would be happy with his own security. Diplomatic security would be 2 people escorting him.
They would be governmental agents, I take it, rather than mercenary contractors.
I would imagine so.
And the difference
Probably
between
not.
that is?
One can be more easily bought off.
Which one?
Depends on the country.
Given that they're Sud Galentian, I would imagine the government one.
Yeah. I reckon, yeah, we can do this.
Yeah.
We can do this.
One further thing. If you do find yourselves in a situation where you have, what is that delicate phrase that your countrymen like so much? Heat.
Ah, yes.
If you find yourselves with heat, but you have managed to acquire the item, if you can get it to me quietly, I might be able to see something about getting you out of the country.
Ah.
I can't promise, because we have to make sure that we don't get anything come back to us.
Naturally.
But if you can get us that item, we'll help you out.
Ideal.
Thank you. Always nice to have a contingency in place.
We'd prefer to have the item back no matter what it costs us. Within reason.
Very well.
You notice he adds very quickly.
Well, why didn't you pay us the full 400? You cheeky bugger.
Now,
Yeah.
do you have any further questions?
I think we're good.
I reckon the rest of it we can probably get from observation.
Right. The flight is due in 2 days. Weather allowing. It's possible it would come in earlier, but it's more likely it might be delayed a day.
One more thing. What does the diplomat look like?
Oh, of course.
That is
Apologies.
important. That
He
is important.
Pauses, reaches into his jacket. Essentially not.
Oh no, let's do dice.
Oh no.
Oh, heck, we're rolling well tonight. Look at that.
Those good food dice are very good.
Perception, yes?
Perception.
Round the table then.
13.
18.
Not bad.
23.
Very good.
So,
That's a number. It's one worse than him. So I'm going to say that. What was yours?
18.
Okay. You two don't notice this, but you two most definitely do. He's got a pistol holster, which is tucked in on this side.
The lefty. Okay.
You can't see the actual gun itself, though, so you don't know what type of pistol. You do see it, and I've forgotten to get the model name up before I started talking.
Because
Because
it's not is it?
it's not a Sam, no.
It's actually an SM.
where's your pistol made?
Yes, and country.
Yeah, Germany.
Should have asked and guns.
Pay to be in handguns.
Yeah.
Specifically,
That
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yes, here we go.
Why would you'd be like, why do you want that piece of trash? No reason.
This is a PP-38.
Oh, a PP-38.
Mm.
Hang on a minute. Is that's not the same one that I'm thinking of, surely? That's vehicles.
That's a
Dibbidi-bee,
disease.
Yeah.
dibbidi-bee.
I literally
PP-38.
It's
I
a
just
disease.
googled PP-38, and it's the PP-38 gene of Merrick's disease virus.
Well,
Where are we on this one?
it's a Walther PPK.
Yeah, where is that one in here?
It's
It's not Pruska fabric, is it?
Walker's fabric.
Ah, okay.
It's the next one down. From Pruska.
With love.
It's above Cinders.
But it's above Cinderella.
Have you added more to the gun list?
Not
Because I can't
recently.
see that at all.
Not recently. It is Walker's Fabrique. It's between Pruska Fabrique and Cinder's Fabrique. Let me have a look at the map. At your list.
Yeah, no, I think I've got an old list because I have only got Pruska Fabric. There you go. There's Pruska Fabric, and it goes straight on to the Czech ones.
Okay, I think there was some which were in this area.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you kidding me?
I think your one has exported it as images or something. Because that is not.
I exported it as PDF, so it shouldn't be that shitty. Which one was it in the documents? Which one down was it? One of 18 billion.
Sorry,
That's fine.
it's weapons. I don't know how
That's
far down it is.
backgrounds. That's firearms rules. It's vehicle rules.
Does it?
Vehicles.
May I make a history check?
Or
Aircraft.
Is that a serviceman's?
you don't know because you didn't see it.
Oh,
You
that's-
rolled 19.
priceless.
You rolled a 23. Was it?
It's
Oh no, you rolled 12,
number
because you got-
128.
That doesn't actually help me.
Yes.
Annoyingly.
I always feel like that's grass
on
in
the-
space.
Column along the side.
I mean,
Yeah, I've
That is
got them
literally what it means,
downloaded
so-
as PDFs, so that's not there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ed,
Yeah.
roll a history check to see if that's like a serviceman's gun.
I will do when I've found the damn thing. I can't find it.
Under the PP22.
Species. Harbourlight weapons. Here we are. Fuck me. Warfield, Fabrique International.
I will double check.
Ah, yes, you're right. It did take
Me
a
when that
few
people
out, I
piss me
think.
off. Yes.
Ian, how do you pronounce that one?
Which one?
It's
Very good saying
The
Which
old
one?
guy.
Orgal.
Yeah,
An
Walther.
I.
Is it?
Yeah, it's ORGAI.
Ooh.
Or gay.
Orgy. Orgy?
Orgai.
Ah,
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
goodbye, mother.
there's a PPK.
Yes, it is
A
pretty much.
9mm PPK. That's the that was the standard. No, that was a PP,
Yeah, he
not a PPK.
You're right.
PPK
You
was,
see some
was the
random
30
guy in the
cal.
woods.
Ah,
was
PP! I like your PP.
Grow up. Fuck me.
No thanks.
Nah,
Jesus.
that's Laura's job.
You're quite correct.
I knew Laura pegged you. You are.
Sorry, I haven't.
Goes on. I'm not going to do that. Where's the bullhouse? Yeah, I don't know why that downloaded weird.
We coming up with plans? First you're gonna roll.
No, he's too busy looking at guns.
I shall show
Sorry.
you guns later. We need to
No, I'm trying to get the bloody thing to be the right one.
Let me just check if it is a service pistol because I don't think it is.
PPK. No, it shouldn't be.
That's vehicle rules. Fuck it.
Unless it was what's all there? What if we go say that instead of
Mr. Bond. I've not been expecting
You
you.
can do it for offline viewing. That is something you can do. Such a weird friend.
No, you're not. You're one of the most normal friends I've ever had.
Wow.
I don't know if you should be insulted at that. or
Yeah,
not,
me
really.
neither.
I would be insulted.
I set up such a weird friend because I've literally just turned around to my friend and told her I'd help her look for lingerie to fucking wear for her boyfriend.
That's funny though.
That is a slightly odd one, I'm not gonna lie.
My friend drags me into Ann Summers all the time.
Fair.
And she was in there the other day and she was trying stuff on. And I was just stood by, she was like, oh yeah, come stand by the entrance to the changing rooms. And I was like, yeah, make me looking like an absolute pervert.
Yeah. That's not.
Because
no.
I could either look into the entrance for the changing
It
rooms
is not.
or look behind me at all the sex toys. And I'm like, well, what the fuck am I meant to look at?
Sex toys.
Stealing?
The second stuff.
The
Oh,
sex
my
toys.
shoes look good today.
Go and-
They
go
did
and
have a good
peruse-
sale on.
Go and peruse the sex toys.
They had a good sale on.
There's that episode of Father Ted where there's a bunch of priests stuck in the.
The lingerie department.
Oh,
Can't be seen in here.
I fucking love that show.
The only thing that was better than that is recently I've been watching Taskmaster a
Oh,
lot.
I love
And,
Taskmaster.
They were started watching it because I left it on the TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the dude that played Father Dougal
Yes, he's
is on Taskmaster.
Yeah, so
and
like
my favourite quote is
Okay.
when Greg says, "I thought you acted that character. It turns out that's just you."
If you want to see more of him, he plays a detective in Death in Paradise.
Yeah.
He's
He does.
detective
What season are you on?
16, I think, if it's got him in it.
I don't know.
No, he's talking Taskmaster.
So,
Anyway, yes.
it is not a standard.
No, it is not. That is a
Keep it Series 16.
like a self-defense pistol.
Yes.
Really. Yeah. It's designed to be easily carried sleekly.
And finally, I'll get on to what he's actually doing. He pulls out.
I got his PP.
He does not pull out his PP. He pulls out.
PPK.
He pulls out an envelope, which he opens up and hands over a photograph. This is of a Thrycreen.
Bug.
Yes, literally.
Bugman.
It is
Bugman.
a Thrycreen. It has a note of their physical description,
You don't need any physical description for a Thrycreen.
and it has their name, which
Is unpronounceable in your tongue.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to
Just
write it
smell
down.
it.
So I'll
It looks
write
like
it
he'd
down
stick out in a crowd.
Fucking hell.
James, I hate you sometimes.
Good, I need you to.
Oh no.
Turn
That
to on.
24-year-old?
Yeah, I've already told him.
So,
Sort of.
Tzik Zati.
To
Oh,
lick
I'm
the
gonna let,
tea,
I'm gonna let you write that down.
Zati.
Suzuki.
T apostrophe Z.
So, Satsiki.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Sorry.
I deleted the word.
Oh, Thrycreen. Very.
T
I shall pass the
Apostrophe
picture around.
Z.
Yep.
IK. Tzik. Space. ZTI.
Z T I. Oh,
Are
that
the
is.
Thrycreen
Yeah.
known from coming from South America?
Yes.
Is that where they're from?
Yes.
Fair.
And he is noted to be a fan of the arts.
Okay.
Something of a gentleman of leisure. It's probably the best way it's described.
Mm.
Sir.
So, yeah, kind of a
Likes
bit
yeah,
of a Lothario.
bit of a Lothario, likes the finer things in life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luckily, we've got a.
As if we don't have a friend to help us with.
Yeah. As if we're not trying to sell. He's a French slug.
Yeah, he's a bug.
He's a bug.
And
Do
I'm
they
sure
even
they
have a penis. Like, as he's a gentleman of leisure, can he only enjoy that leisure with other Thrycreens?
I would not expect that question from you.
No.
I mean, they
Okay.
wear a loincloth.
It's
so
just because you
probably
described
don't-
him as a bit of a Lothario.
Yes.
So I'm
You do
just
not
wondering.
have to have a penis to be a Lothario.
No, you don't. But, you know,
That was a very mammalian point of view there, sir.
yes, well, I'm a mammal. Who's he?
No, he's just interested in that bog cock.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
try
I-
anything once.
He's just interested in that bug.
That bug cock, yo.
Oh god.
Congratulations, you broke James.
It's not
Actually,
hard.
James, you broke yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I did that years ago.
We don't.
Dear me.
I've stolen Ed's money. I'm sorry, Ed.
Have you?
Consciously do that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Cheeky bugger. Have you nicked anything out of it?
I do not
You
know.
better fucking not have done.
You might want to count it.
I don't know how much I had.
Oh my god, that's a brilliant way of diffusing it if you actually did.
Oh, no,
steal
you
money
didn't.
from-
You didn't.
Oh.
I'm impressed. Anyway, sorry, the cat needs to get out.
You'd be keeping it there.
Money. You put it here so my subconscious must have gone.
Yeah, yeah. You're playing a character, James. You're
So,
playing a character.
Very well.
Yes, a little too well.
But going by the images that are on Google, they wear a loincloth. So I'm guessing they've got some junk in the trunk.
Surely.
anyway,
Anyway, yeah.
he is. His description is on there, so you know what he looks like
Mhm.
in black. And
I
white.
wouldn't search that on camera.
Well, I will say that if it's As they're Thrycreens, I can't imagine there are many Thrycreens in the city.
They are fairly unusual, yes.
So they'll stick out like a sore thumb at the very least, which is good. To make it easier to track. Just give it a boot out of the door.
The door needs to be slightly wider.
Well, their females are a bit shit mothers, aren't they?
What do they do? Eat their fathers or something?
No, the females dug egg chambers and laid clutches of up to 120 eggs before reburying and abandoning them.
Lovely. Charming people. So, yeah, that's fine. So I can imagine that, yeah.
Why is that a Reddit post? Of course it's on fucking Reddit.
In a subreddit called D&D Circle Jerk.
Oh god.
Jesus fucking Christ.
How my DM ruined my life over the Thrycreen dick jokes.
And definitely not because he's a bigot.
What is the story behind that?
What?
What
Oh
have
my
you
God.
started?
Well, they didn't start it. It sounds like they're just carrying it on.
I'm sorry. Anyway, the diplomat is a Thrycreen. Wonderful. That'll be very easy to track.
What worries me is more people are watching while you're doing this.
Oh, of course they fucking are.
Hello, everybody.
You've joined us at a bit of a low point.
All? What do they mean, all of them?
Listen, I thought it was hilarious that the number of bug dicks would go down as his character ascended into queenhood because #law, right? Wrong. I forgot everyone knows Thrycreen can only be badass if they keep all of their penises.
What?
What?
Who wrote this? This is not canon to my world.
I think this is their DM being a bigot.
What do they mean?
Being weird.
Yeah.
What do they mean, all?
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah,
from-
moving swiftly onwards from
Yes.
that. We'll do that after
Toby?
the stream has
Toby.
ended.
Move on. Please.
So
I'm stuck now.
we've got the thing.
Yes, you've got the photograph, you've got the description, you've got the notes about this particular guy.
We
Right.
can,
Ziti.
we can speak to Matey about his suitcase and if he's hosting a party and having a diplomat in.
Yep.
We can make a plan for either hijacking the airship or doing a DB Cooper.
Mm-hmm. I think that'll in order of hierarchy. If there isn't a party that Mr. Greaves is doing, we can always have a look at trying to spring it from his room while he sleeps. And if that doesn't work, then we DB Cooper it. I reckon.
Also, if he's pre-booked on the aircraft, they more than likely have in the luggage logs that he's carrying personal luggage.
Mm.
And if it's a suitcase or a satchel or
That's a good point, actually. We should yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, write that down. We might be able to infiltrate the baggage office and see what we can do
Okay,
there.
sorry to be a massive pain. Can I have some water, please?
No.
Filthy animal.
This.
Yeah, we should
Thank you.
try and infiltrate the baggage office and see what we can do there.
Toby, can you pass this over? Actually, let me not drip on my laptop.
Or
Thank you.
Toby's.
Or Toby's for that matter.
Thank you, sorry.
I'd say it was expensive, but I didn't actually pay for it.
It still is an expensive ticket, though.
My
Thank
friend
you
was
for that.
getting a new one 2 days
Thank
ago.
you.
Fair.
So, you now have the information that should be enough. Don't we need more? You've got a couple of days before the flight is due in the city. You could use that to examine the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
You could use that to examine the landing site as well.
Mm-hmm.
You could see if you could sneak in among the baggage handlers if you so wished.
It'd be great for
Maybe learn something about Thrycreen.
we could
Because
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always an option.
that may come in handy at some point. For
We
some
could
reason.
kill a baggage handler and take his job.
Fucking hell, no.
We could kill a baggage handler, hollow him out, wear him.
And then wear him like a jacket.
Yes. And then when it comes to the suitcase, go,
Oh, silly idea, as I often have those. We know what hotel he's staying at.
Yes.
We could disguise ourselves as room service.
That is also
That's not a bad idea, actually.
And so we could go acquire, spend some time acquiring a room service outfit
Mm-hmm.
and find out what kind that hotel has, because sometimes hotels have specific ones.
We can.
But yes, it's up to you. I look silly in this. It's up to you guys.
Are we going to do XP and stuff?
I mean, we've still got.
So,
We've got 15
15
minutes. Yeah.
Or do we want to leave it there and finish up?
Up to you guys.
I mean, it's quite a nice place to stop because then we could plan all the other. We can start doing all the other stuff next week.
and it
with
gives
the
me
full
plenty
plan.
of time to draw up some maps.
Yeah.
The first thing we'll do is go. Oh, we've got 15 minutes. Can we go to the hotel? And he'll all go.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Can we go to the airplane?
What you could do is you could do research on stuff now for
Yeah.
the basic outline of stuff.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like you could check in with the flights if there's any likely delays.
Mhm.
You could check in with the hotel and see if you can get floor plans. You won't be able to see them yet, but you can go get the plans.
Didn't he say that he could get us the plans for the building?
But he'd need a day or two to get it from you.
Okay.
But he can certainly do that.
I'm happy to let him get the plans for the building if that's cool
I'm
with everybody
quite
else.
happy to get those for you. I can have them dropped off at the cafe.
Yeah, the cafe would be the preferable location.
Perfect.
I reckon we'll be staying in the city for a week or so then, boys.
Mhm.
So maybe it might not be a bad idea to go and ferry anything from the church that we need
Yeah.
to here.
I don't think there's anything up there.
That we need desperately.
No.
No, we
yeah,
haven't
I
really
think-
moved everything up there yet.
Do you want to get that vehicle of yours outfit?
The new Cobalt.
I gave it to Matey.
You've just given it to him.
No, I've given it to what's his name,
Mr.
Mr.
Blake.
and asked him for plates and colour change. Yeah.
Okay, you haven't actually paid for it.
No.
You want to go and do
You
that?
can't do it on credit, mate.
Do we want
So
Would
to?
you
how
like to go and pay him for
Do
it?
we want to ask Mr. Blake if he knows how to soup up a car?
You can do that.
Give him a ride.
This man desperately wants to get street racing going in Harbourlight.
There is actually a racing track in the city. You can go racing, but you'll need to soup up your car before you can really do anything with it. So, well, actually, no, you've got kind of. You need to strip out the weight out of your high performance car, but you'd need to like cut off the body, which
I think he wants to run an illegal gambling ring on it. That's what he wants to do.
I see.
Yeah, he wants.
I mean, we're very well versed in cutting up bodies.
Replacement
We
of, the replacement of the plate, I think, was just a fiver, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
So fiver for a replacement plate. Repainting it is 25.
Fine.
So that's
$30. $30 out the kitty. Always a good idea. That's fine.
It's going to tell you that this one's had a little bit of wear on it, but it's fine.
Should be fine. Yeah. Having enough trouble there, are we, Dave?
There we go.
Yeah.
Having to pay out money, it's like
Like Scrooge.
Can I have 20 change, please?
Not duck because he makes money.
20.
You gave him 50.
30.
Oh, you give him a 50? Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that Ulysses S. Grant was the 50.
So that will be worked on. It'll take a couple of days, so by the time that thing arrives, this car will be ready because the paint takes a while. And you've gone with black, haven't you?
Yeah.
Make it up
Nice
to
and
now black.
nice and normal.
Want to go black? Do you want to go black?
Lots of cars are black.
You could have gone bright pink.
Oh yeah, be
Yes,
really
nice and
conspicuous.
subtle,
Yeah,
bright
very
pink.
subtle, very subtle. Me.
So he will be stopping in the city in a couple of days. Is the anything you want to do this day, or are you going to take a rest for the night and allow the plans to roll?
Not really that.
I think it's rest time. We've been and done all sorts during the day. We've got you a new name. We've got our money. It's now been the evening and we've seen Matey, so it's probably the end of day.
I will say this. Did we want to squeeze in one of the other ones before all of this? We've got 2 days till he arrives. So that probably means
We
at
couldn't
least
deal with
1
the
day
weather.
of. We could have
Although
a look at that. Yeah.
technically, it's 2 days till he arrives. That's 2 days before the first chance of nicking his luggage.
On Ian, is that correct?
Yeah, 2 days before
2
your
days.
first chance to.
Because when he gets
So if,
off the
if
plane,
this is the
I mean, unless you steal an aircraft,
Yeah.
ram it into this thing, get
No.
up and raid it before it falls. to
stop
does
it.
anybody know Dimension Door? Because we'll just
Yeah.
walk up there, grab the luggage, and fuck back off.
No,
Done.
no one knows. That's why we're getting this
Job
now
done.
before anyone gets damaged. So
Oh,
say
yeah.
it's the 16th today. Is he arriving on the 18th or the 19th?
He'll be arriving on the 18th.
Okay, yeah. So we've got the 1 day really. We've got
Just
one
the
day.
day.
Because, I mean, chance number one of stealing it is technically nicking his luggage from the airport.
Yeah, something tells me that's not going to be a thing because he's not going to have it in his luggage. It's probably going to be on his person, and if he's got any sense to him at all, it'll be handcuffed to his wrist.
To 4 of his wrists.
I mean, he's got
That would
4
be
of them.
All 4 wrists.
Maybe he's carrying 4 separate bags that are all handcuffed to his wrists, and only one of them's the real one.
That would be a smart way.
It would be a very smart way of doing it. So, you know, I appreciate what you're saying, but that would only work if it went through baggage. This one isn't going to be going through baggage.
Oh yeah, diplomatic pouches do not go through baggage.
No.
As a rule, they are transported separately.
Yes, and usually in person.
Yes. But they can be sent through baggage, but they have to be noted that they are a diplomatic pouch and therefore cannot be inspected.
Indeed. And usually at that point, they're not something super important.
Okay.
I mean, we've still got a day to. I mean, how long is fucking bunch of wear rats at fucking dogs and paper?
How many
but-
wear-ups there are?
We could have-
them out.
Huh? Get
Oh,
them
wait,
out.
we're not the nappies.
Yeah. Ooh,
Although we might have met someone that's quite good at supplying gas.
Why are you looking at me?
The new guy that were in his limo.
He's not a Nazi. I literally spent 20 minutes convincing him he wasn't a Nazi. Shut up.
We could,
Jesus fuck.
we
It was more
could,
like about 30 minutes, to be fair, mate.
we could
Well,
pick.
I was underselling it.
We could pick up grenades from Crazy Cat. As a
For fun and giggles.
for fun and giggles.
For shits.
We only need
On the
one.
wearer. Yeah.
We do. We only need 1 grenade. 1 investment of 90 golds for a whole epidemic of grenades.
We only need one
Starting to look
artillery
a lot
case from.
Grenades.
I only need 1.
It's starting to look a lot like grenades
Dear God.
all over the city.
I wonder, can you make a mortar that fires grenades? Yes, the Japanese did it.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Bless you.
I love how
you.
you asked the question and then answered it yourself.
Well,
Well, it didn't come up in my brain, but
during
yes.
my apprenticeship, I made a mortar that fired potatoes, and I fired them so far you couldn't actually see where they finished.
Canonically, you're a mechanic. Let's make a mortar that fires F1 grenades.
Oh, God.
I mean, potatoes was great fun. We literally fired them up over the creek in Dartmouth, and they went over the tree line, and it was like
okay.
into a
So, yeah.
housing estate.
Lovely.
Arm-mounted mortar.
Yes.
So, unmounted? No.
Yes, but
We
done
can make
before.
a mortar
It's a bad idea, but it has been done.
Successfully
The mortar bike.
destroyed an entire
I
tank
was thinking,
platoon.
actually, a really good idea is if do we still have a truck?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's full of furniture stuff.
Take the top off the truck, like the top
Are
off.
you
of
going
the
to suggest
top.
fucking El Bomba?
Huh? El
I
Bomba.
have to send you a video later.
You
if
do.
don't get that.
So we take the top off of the actual truck bit at the back, and we can have a mortar in the back, in cover. No one knows it's there, and just dum, dum.
You are in a city.
Yeah,
There
But
are
this-
tall buildings.
yeah. I'm not saying we need to use it in the city, but we do.
Yeah,
but just having it.
You'd be driving through the city.
Yeah. So you have a canopy thing that you've got over the top. I'm not an idiot. Come on. Camouflage, isn't it?
Sorry. Camouflage, isn't it, bro?
Camouflage, isn't it, bro? You get me.
So,
So-
how much XP for this session here?
God help me.
Okay, that filled out 10 minutes. It's only 5-2 now.
Right then,
Oh,
you were each
Jesus.
getting 100 for the session itself. You have
Okay.
finally completed the vampire things. That's 500.
Whee.
So that's 600 in total. You have got yourself some stuff, but it won't happen until next week. So 600 for today.
Okay. 9, 4, 7, 9. Boink.
Thank you for joining us tonight, folks. I'm sorry you had to sit through tonight's session. I feel so sorry for Lawrence, who's going to have to watch this. 600. I've been joined tonight by my players.
That's
Toby.
fair. Edward.
Dave.
We will be back on camera. Wake up. We will be back on next week, hopefully. Cross fingers, touch wood. Where
We'll see what fucking happens.
We'll see what you guys do.
Yeah.
And for now, thank you for joining us. Thanks for freezing up. I'll see you later. Good night for now.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.